Guys, if you are listening out there, you probably can't see us yet, but the Chrome and Steel Radio February party is about to start here. We're going to let people filter in as the stream goes live. We have Hope here, we have Jerry here, and we have Bill, and of course Madison and I are here for the Jack and Dave show, so we will be starting here shortly. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
What's up?
All right.
Jack should be here
soon. Yeah.
at some point as well. He will be a little bit late.
Okay.
We got a live stream.
I was going to say, it's on my phone. It's on my phone. And Robert Green and Alan are both watching us already. So,
right,
Maddie, count us down, yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. And by everyone, I mean all of the Chrome and Steel Radio audience. This is the Chrome and Steel Radio party for February. Today is the 24th, correct? 24th,
yes.
25th, 24th of February.
Yeah.
And somehow we are already to the end of the month of love. Today here with us, we have, of course, in the producer's seat, we have Madison Williams, who is across from me. In the top left-hand corner, we have Mr. Bill Weaver, who is in his truck that has been recently repaired. It actually works now, thank God.
Again?
Yeah, thanks. In the bottom left-hand corner, we have Hope Zavara, who is the host of A Daily Dose of Hope. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the very handsome Mr. Jerry Novak, who is the host of Bull Holland BS. Oh, and Hope laughs. That's funny.
You're saying a different Jerry Novak than I'm saying. You said very handsome. That is definitely some Bull Holland BS right there.
Yeah. Alpaca holler Jerry Novak in the building.
Tyler is not with us tonight. He's feeding cattle. Go figure. He's kind of like Jack.
Oh, he's doing actual work while we're all here. Yeah, bullshitting. Oh shit. Well, tonight we're going to talk about a whole bunch of different stuff.
Well, somebody had to go.
Oh, is he in the barn right now, Jerry?
Yeah, he's down the road right now.
It is too cold.
He had to get a little cosmetic surgery done on Friday.
Cosmetic.
Oh. Like humorous. I will send you pictures. Put it up on Ball and BS. It looked like one of the 1950s tooth abscess deals with a steer.
Oh my God! Wow, that sounds like a bunch of fun. Yikes!
And then he got his nails done yesterday, so he's not doing too good.
Yeah, he's not a happy camper. I would say
not at all.
Not a happy camper. But he's working at 7 o'clock on a Sunday. Jeez, you are a taskmaster, Jerry. But yeah, so
hey, that's his.
Is he doing that on his own? So you're not making him do that?
No, this is his deal. This isn't even associated with the cattle we have at our place.
Oh,
this is with the show cattle he does for beef for Evans Cattle Company. Gotcha.
But we will see him on your show on Tuesday, correct? This coming Tuesday?
Well, unless he's got another vet emergency like he did last week.
Well, let's hope he doesn't have one. So, that's all of the hosts that we have here today. I think Jack is going to he's going to be late. He's always late to everything. So Jack will be here later, and we'll talk a little bit about some stuff with Jack and the Jack and Dave show. But today we're going to talk about Matt's, because if you guys don't know, Matt's is literally a month away. So yeah, it is 1 month away, and you know, it seems like every week it's like, oh yeah, Matt's is like 6 weeks away. It's fine. It's work. You know, we have 2 months. No big deal. Yeah, it's actually crunch time now, and we still have hotel rooms to get and other plans to make for Jack's Chrome Shop. So clearly we're prepared. But we'll talk about Matt's today. We'll talk about some of our sponsors, of course, and we'll have a quick question and answer section with our audience out there. So it's going to be a fun-filled, absolutely fantastic show tonight with all the hosts here. So, Bill, would you tell us a little bit about Matt's? I don't know how much you know about the schedule for Matt's. I know that a lot of stuff is up in the air right now, but could you give us a couple things?
I know I've got personal appearances everywhere. We're hoping that well, I know I'll be set up at the Hen of Transportation booth. Assumably Chrome and Steel and I will be set up there. We don't have confirmation on that yet, and I cannot give a booth number because I haven't looked at the Matt's map yet, if it's even been published.
I don't think it has. I haven't seen it yet.
Going to be a lot of great events going on. We'll be down there Wednesday afternoon, late sometime, probably 4 or 5 Wednesday afternoon.
Okay, you're going to be there Wednesday then. All right.
Yeah,
I'll
get
be
in
there
there and
Thursday.
get the festivities started. Well, we got a long drive. We got a 10-hour drive out there.
That's right. You're coming from Arkansas. That's right.
We'll get in there where we can rest, soak in a hot bathtub.
The show schedule in general is the show doesn't start till Thursday, right? And then the show trucks and the truck show is on Thursday. Friday is the business day, and then
Yes.
Saturday is
Can I help you?
the public.
Somebody banging on my door, Dave. Hold on.
No worries.
Actually, Friday's open to the public all day. Thursday's the
Who's that guy?
You taking off?
There he is. Everybody say hi to Taylor Barker, who is dropping in on Bill real quick.
Taylor's
Taylor.
gotta
What's
leave.
up, Taylor?
Wave at Taylor. Wave at
He's
Taylor.
gone. He's got to roll.
We'll see you at Matt's, Taylor. Yeah.
He's headed to Houston, Texas. So
It'll be warmer there than it is up here in freaking Indiana. I
Oh.
think it's like 25
It
degrees
is.
up here.
one over in Indiana.
It's cold as a mother trucker, let me tell you. It's like 25
Yeah,
the
degrees.
sun come out.
Snowed
sun
yesterday.
finally come out over in Tennessee this morning, where I was staying over at Jackson.
Right.
But the wind picked up, and man, I walked out of my hotel room and it about bit me in
Yeah.
half. It was so cold.
The wind today is
Crazy.
the worst part. The wind today was absolutely terrible.
Not
in
to sound
Indiana.
like a typical Midwesterner, but if it weren't for the wind, it wouldn't really be so bad. It wouldn't be so cold.
I can hear it right now
Something like
outside
that.
my window. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really loud. It was
Yeah.
blowing my car off the road.
But yeah, well, it's that's kind of the introductions right there. We are definitely going to talk about some math stuff. I want to talk about a couple math stories that we had from last year and some new stuff that's coming. But let's talk about our first sponsor. Madison, would you please inform us about the Trucker Stick, who is the sponsor for the Chrome Stick Radio for the month of February?
Ooh, yeah. So the Trucker Stick is like a two-sided squeegee for your mirrors. One of them has like the straight blade, and then one of them has like the convex style, so you can get all the little ins and outs of your mirrors and windows, keep your truck safe and also looking good. So you can get those at any TA across the country, I think. And also, I think that they have special blue ones for, I can't remember the name of the...
St. Christopher's. Yep, there
St.
you go.
Christopher, yep. So if you want to pick up one of those special blue ones to support them, the Trucker Relief Fund, you can do that at TAs anywhere in the United States.
Yes, absolutely. Go to TA Travel Centers, pick up your blue St. Christopher's Truckers Relief Fund Trucker Stick, and Trucker Stick is helping to support the St. Christopher's Fund and also giving you an excellent product. So
Definitely.
yeah, thanks so much, Maddie, for that. And check out Trucker Stick. They also have a website, which is truckerstick.com. It is spelled TRUKRSTIK.com, truckerstick.com. So thank you to them, and let's talk about mats, because apparently some people have volunteered me for some yoga courses that I did not agree to. And
Oh, come on. Look at that. He's like purposely not being a good sport.
no, I know.
He's been complaining about it, Hope, for the past, like, however
we
many
bought
weeks.
you a custom yellow
Cat
yoga
suit.
suit.
Like all in one.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
dang right.
Oh,
love
Is that that banana looking one that you got?
Yeah, and on the back it says, if you don't know Chrome, you don't know Jack.
exactly.
Or if you don't know Jack, you don't know Chrome. And then Jack's got to wear one that says, I don't know Dave at all.
I don't know Dave at all. Who is that guy? Who
And
is
on the
Dave?
back
Yeah.
It says you should see my down dog, and so then
Yeah.
Dave has to do his down dog for people.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know for sure that we're going to do some kind of yoga class here at the Mid-America Trucking Show, but I'm not. Okay. Hope you're going to have to explain this to us, because I know literally nothing about yoga. I'm sure this is going to be some kind of introductory beginner course to yoga, but I'm sure most of us will be wearing jeans and boots and all that kind of stuff. So
Yep. We are going to make it as user-friendly as possible. This is all about people showing them easy things that they can do to feel better. Last year at Matt's, I had several truckers of all different backgrounds come to my booth and just showing them simple little things that they can do. One of the truckers in particular, he just, what was his name? Starts with an L. It'll come back to me. And overalls on, you know, big guy, and his southern accent, telling me about his back pain, just to kind of give you a and just compared to his back pain, just showed him a little down dog on his truck, and I am not joking, standing next to him by about a foot, I could hear his spine go and completely readjust. He comes back to my booth the next day, just to tell me he had not slept that good in probably about 5 years.
Dang.
all right, so we're going to sleep really well the day after.
I'm
yeah.
looking forward to that.
See, Hope Hope you should have said that'll be $50, please.
Well, I was telling the chiropractic
Yes.
adjustment is free, but the bill's in the mail.
The invoice is in the mail, exactly. We have a new person joining the show here. Jack has finally showed up.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
So we have
Hold on, brother Jack.
we have the full crew here. Jack, today we're talking about mats, and we're talking about we're going to do a question and answer stuff, and we have already covered our first sponsor, which is Trucker Stick. So mat stuff. I know that I'm excited for the yoga in some ways. I'm going to see if I can do
I'm very
one
excited.
of those stretches.
Now,
you know, like one of
now
those-
where are we on the
Here's
idea?
the deal. In all.
Here's my
Okay,
school.
so I
Pants
think
rip.
flexibility, something like that. Yeah. See, I could never. No,
Yes,
I would
Hope.
never be able to do that in a million. I can't even get it around my shoulder.
Whose leg is that, Hope? Whose leg is
Now,
that?
here we go. Now you can see better. Okay, let's all try now. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
No, I'm way too. Oh God,
I could almost do
I'm
it.
My
not.
back just popped.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I just
Okay.
aged.
I
really did
15
try.
Years. Yeah, I just aged 15 years or something like
I will
that.
not be asking you to do that on the, at the yoga session. But here's the deal. I can't tell you how many issues I hear, not just from truckers, but from anybody, and they're easily fixable pain points. That's my point. So if I can show you some things that you can be doing to alleviate the back pain, the sciatica, the calf cramping, the plantar fasciitis, the neck and shoulder strain, like what do you have to lose? Honestly?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like that's my goal for truckers is like a lot of your pain points are things that are fixable. Like they truly are fixable.
With a couple
And,
exercises
like,
a day,
let's do
right?
it. Let's that mats, let's do it and let's get people feeling awesome.
And where
All right,
where do
Hope.
where do we stand on
You
the beer
just-
and yoga?
Yeah. What about beer yoga?
Or do we?
We could totally do that.
Hey,
Did we start the program?
Hold on before Hope starts talking. I've got to do this 'cause she's got me in the mood. And I'm going to prove that you can do great yoga even with a cigarette hanging out of your
no.
mouth. Now watch this, Hope. Here we go. I'm
Oh
going to do
my
the same
gosh.
thing you just did.
Wow, wow.
The talent. Oh,
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh.
The true talent. Bill Weaver is the most flexible man alive. That's-
So we'll
You're dang
call
right.
our
I'm impressed.
session-
Yeah.
We'll call our session smoking and drinking yoga. If that's
Yeah.
The most
Yoga with some
unhealthy-
most-
some bad habits.
I figured out why Carol Ann likes you so much, Bill.
Yeah, you dang right. You should have seen me when I was younger.
But I mean, honestly, for the truckers that are listening, drop it in the comment section. Be honest. How many of you are driving around with pain on a daily basis?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I want to know.
What
Drop
about-
it in the comment section. Be honest. Just give me like a thumbs up or a hands up in the comment section because the reality is these things are fixable. And that's like the whole reason for those of you that don't all know me, I created Mother Trucker Yoga. That's why, because these are things that you can actually do to feel better, like on the road instantaneously. These are simple, easy things. So
Sweet.
that's what I'm going to show you. And we'll have some fun doing it. We got to laugh, right? We have to laugh.
Bill and I are in the
Right.
same boat. Guarantee you this. Bill's got a messed up lower back, messed up knees, messed up shoulders.
Uh-huh.
Guarantee it. Guarantee
Yep.
you'll get the same problem.
100%.
Yeah.
You quit trying to ski down the road with a truck. But I mean, that's just it happens when you get millions underneath your belt.
Well, you're
Not
going
to
from
mention,
doing
other-
nothing. You're going from doing nothing to extreme something in the snap of a finger on a daily basis. And our bodies are not meant to go from like basically like rigor mortis to now expecting to be the Superman in 30 seconds of getting out of your truck. So we have to bridge the gap somehow for you guys so that you're doing things while you're on the road, or the things that you're doing while you're off the road are going to help you from throwing your back out, ending up with sciatica, bulging disc, neck strain, all these things that you guys are getting. And not to mention just the impact of riding in your truck for 8 hours really wears and tears on your body. And I'm here to help. Like we can fix this. We can make this at least better. We can at least improve the quality of what you're living with right now. And I can't tell you the number of truckers that I talk to that start doing stuff like this, and it's a huge difference. This is not run around your truck for 4 minutes at this record speeds or do 100 push-ups or whatever. This is not what this is about. This is about you just being able to function in your everyday life at a higher quality. I'm not saying you have to stop drinking or smoking or whatever. I would like you to drink more water, but the
This is
reality
water.
is you have to start making some changes if you want to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
There is water and beer.
There is water and beer. Yeah, I was gonna say this is mostly water. Yeah.
I do go through loads of water anymore. I've
Do
found
you?
that helps a lot. Actually, with the sciatica, just getting hydrated better helps a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Joint
You're
pain,
dehydrated,
too.
your nerves, your muscles, everything is just not happy. Not to mention your mental clarity, and you got to be paying attention on the road. A little math for you. How much water you're supposed to be drinking a day is 0.6 times your body weight, or basically half your body weight in ounces.
Oh, shit.
And that's for someone that's not active. So just do the math for yourself, and right away now you know how much water you need to be drinking. And if you drink coffee, it takes 6 to 8 cups of water to replenish 1 cup of coffee.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I'm like negative a million
So you might
cups
wanna
of
get
water in the
together
hole.
and
Yeah.
start drinking water.
Yeah. Shit. All right. Well,
I do drink a lot of water,
drink a
but
lot
I
of
drink
coffee.
equal
Yeah.
amount coffee.
Yeah, I drink a lot of.
So
coffee.
you're telling me I'm gonna have to do yoga and drink water?
This is bullshit. Yeah. What kind of nonsense is
How
this?
about everyone that comes to the session, I will give them all a water bottle, and we all have to drink it before we leave.
Okay,
So then you
fair.
can go have your beer or whatever you want.
All joking aside, though, I think that the fact that Hope cares so much is just commendable.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I care
Hope.
about you guys because I want you to feel better. You're the lifeline of America, and I just it's my thing is it's fixable. Like the things that you guys and gals are dealing with, we can help you. I can help you with that. And it's super easy. You don't need to take your jeans off. You don't need to change out of your boots. You can wear exactly what you're wearing. I don't care. But these are things we can actually make a difference and an improvement. And I'm just so passionate about helping you guys and gals because it's fixable. Like, we can do this.
So we are going to have at least one group session at Matt's of yoga, correct? And all of Chrome and Steel has to participate. And if
Yes.
any of our listeners would like to participate as well, you can share in our embarrassment with us on camera. That will be posted online somewhere for the rest of time. So keep that in mind that there will be group yoga sessions with Hope, who is a master yogi, and she'll definitely help you out with all of your different kinds of pains and problems because we all have something, right? So I'm excited about that, honestly, because I think it's just going to be a blast just getting...
And get to know everybody.
Yeah,
else,
it's gonna
you
be
know,
fun.
and
It's gonna be fun.
Kind of bond in a new way.
Exactly. Yeah, we can get our workout done and then our little yoga, get all freshened up, and then go do something, I don't know, interesting. Not that yoga's
as
not
long as
interesting.
hopefully at Matt's this year. I mean, let's be real. I came from Wisconsin last year.
Right.
Drive in a effing snowstorm, like
To
to the point
Matt's.
where my husband came with me. He's like on the ass of a semi truck because we could not see the road at all. Thank God that there was one in front of us the whole way almost. And it was nicer in Wisconsin than it was in Louisville the whole freaking time we were there.
It was so
Like,
bad last year.
seriously.
We showed up to snow last year. It was so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, maybe we'll do our little yoga session, and then we'll do like a lap around the Louisville Convention Center, and whoever wins the lap gets a prize money or something like that. I'm gonna nominate Jack to be our runner for Jack and Dave show.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Anyway, so there will definitely be yoga sessions down at Matt's with Hope. I know there will be, actually, I can tell you guys this now. Our March Chrome and Steel Radio party will be actually at the convention center, and so Chrome and Steel Radio will be streaming live from the Louisville Convention Center for the next Chrome and Steel party. So that'll be fun. And so we'll have Bill there, we'll have Hope there, we'll have Jerry's going to be there. Jerry, you're going to be there, right? Jerry and Tyler?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be there Thursday morning. Be down there Thursday. I'll take off from the house Thursday morning.
Gotcha.
It's only about 3 hours down there, so.
Gotcha. Is Tyler coming, or is he going to be? He's in school, right?
Yeah, Tyler can't skip out of school.
That's okay.
He was sick this week as well. And I think he went to school one day this week.
Yikes.
Oh,
Between-
yikes.
That's
Teacher
going
work
around.
Day, snow day, went to school, and sick for 2 days. So he's
Hey.
he's had a rough one.
There you go. He'll be back in school, and unfortunately, we won't see Tyler, but we'll see everybody else at Matt's. So
Yoga mats.
yoga mats. Yeah, we've come up with a couple different.
It's a pun. Get it?
I like it.
Yoga mats. Yeah.
I love it.
We have some really cool announcements that we're going to be making at the Mid-American Trucking Show, including possibly an event that we're doing later on, which I can't talk about right now, but when we get details figured out, we'll announce that at Matt's. But if you guys want to drop by our booth at Chrome and Steel Radio, which is also part of the Hennef transportation booth, we will get you a booth number soon when we know it.
I will post that. I will do everything I can to find that out in the morning and post that.
The problem
Awesome.
is there's 10 so the if you guys have never been to Matt's before, Matt's has approximately, what, 5,000 booths, I would say? Between 5 and 7, maybe more?
Yeah, I'd say around in there, yeah. A
So,
bunch of them.
there's going to be,
never ends.
oh yeah, there's going to be plenty of people down there, plenty of booths. So if you're in the area in Louisville, greater metropolitan area, from March 28th through the 30th, definitely stop by and say hi to us. And I'm sure we'll see plenty of you out there in the audience right now. So let's cover our second sponsor of the day, and then let's do our question and answer section, which is kind of new for us. So our second sponsor is Davy Crockett TA in Greenville, Tennessee. Jack, would you please tell us about Davy Crockett TA?
I would love to. Well, that is on exit 36 on I-81 in Greenville, and they have Papa John's, IHOP, and Dunkin' Donuts for all of your unhealthy pleasures. And that's okay to be unhealthy every once in a while, right, Hope?
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
Moderation is key.
Yeah, just moderation. That's right. So if you're in the area, you do get the chance to have a large pizza with a purchase of 125 gallons of fuel. And it's a great promotion for anybody who needs fuel.
I think that's also the home of the Tony Justice Burger, too.
Is
if I'm
it?
not mistaken.
I think you might be right there, Jerry Novak, and I think you might be able to find Tony Justice's CDs in that Davy Crockett TA Travel Center as well.
Well, probably Bill Weaver's CDs are there if they've restocked them again.
I think they are too.
They've got a stock of them right now. They sell out of them quick though. It's crazy how fast they sell out of CDs down there.
That's awesome. That's good though. Yeah. So Davy Crockett TA Travel Center, which is in Greenville, Tennessee, which is exit 36 on I-81. Please go visit those guys. They're awesome. Like Jack was saying, they have an IHOP, a Papa John's, and what else do they have?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. Wow,
Express.
how could I forget that? How could I forget that?
America runs on Dunkin', right?
I am a slut for Dunkin' Donuts. So
Yes, I love
Wow.
Dunkin'.
you
Guys,
heard it here
I
first.
apologize. I'm moving around so much, but my truck's been in the shop and I've not got it cleaned back up and squared away, and it just drives me nuts.
Look
when
at that.
That's
Bill-
okay.
Bill is the
Yes,
driver, the maid, the cook.
Yes.
The
You're
everything, yeah.
As long as the
Yes.
truck's not moving, Bill, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it
Choo-choo.
is, but it's got like an autopilot on it.
All right,
real-time
sweet.
steering. Yeah, it'll be all right.
Just plug it in the GPS, it'll go by itself. Yeah.
It'll probably be good.
Bill,
Yeah, that'd actually be good for yoga in trucks is when we get fully automated trucks, right? Because then the truckers can
You
just
bet.
do yoga in the
do yoga
sleeper,
while
yeah.
they're delivering.
There you go. It's all about
Well, I'll
the yoga.
tell you, all joking aside about that yoga, I'll tell you what, when this sciatica set in on me, now it didn't come on overnight. This had hit me over a period of time, but I was at the Dallas Truck Show, not this past August, but the prior August. And I'd made several trips walking that entire show, carrying amplifiers, guitars, and wearing cowboy boots, and everything you don't want to do to your back. And man, I got in the hotel room that night, and I told Carol Ann, I said, man, my back has never hurt like this, because it's hurt down in my right top of my right buttock, you know. I got up the next morning, and guys, I kid you not, I literally could not hardly get out of bed. I hurt
Yikes.
so bad. I woke up several times during the night. But
Is that
we
just
left. That was on Sunday morning. We left, and we stopped over in South Arkansas over at Prescott to fuel the Chevy up. And I could not get out of the driver's seat to put gas in that Chevy pickup. That's how bad I was hurt.
and that's nerve damage,
And,
right? Or is what's it,
Well, it's
sciatic nerve? Yeah.
sciatic nerve's actually pinched in there in my case, and but the only thing that's done it any good, I can't. Pain pill don't touch it. Some ibuprofen and stretching. Just stretch. It's the only thing that touches it. Absolute only thing that touches it.
That's a common problem
And,
in truckers, isn't it? It's just
And
sciatic
lots
problems
of
in general.
water. Yeah, well, we're in a sedentary position all the time. We're basically in the same position a good part of the day. Either that or we're laying in a bunk. And at many times we sit up on your bunk, which is horrible because you're sitting on a real soft mattress and you're arcing your back wrong. I've learned a lot about the human body because of sciatica, about how not to be sitting. And but yeah, that yoga and stretching, if a person does no other kind of exercise in this world, that stretching's an absolute necessity.
You've got a new
gotta
seat
do it.
though, Bill, don't you, to help you with your sciatic?
Oh yeah, and this minimizer seat has been a godsend for this, because it's heated and got vibration. and I can change the seat position while I drive automatically.
That's awesome, actually.
It's just cool. Tyler, be careful headed to Houston there, brother.
Is Taylor headed out? Everybody wave to Taylor Barker.
Yeah, he just
Safe
pulled
travels.
out.
Safe travels to Taylor, to Austin, Texas. Down there to the great state of Texas, where it's probably 4 times as warm as it is here in Indiana.
Yeah, he likes driving through the night, and I do too for traffic reasons. But man, I'll tell you what, between the deer and just getting tired, I guess I'm getting old. I just drive partial day and partial night and get to bed at a fairly regular time. So. But now I'm excited about what Hope's doing down there because I think we can all learn something from it.
Group yoga session. I'm so excited.
You betcha.
I
Awesome.
honestly, you're gonna walk away feeling better. You know, you might feel silly, but if you can feel better, I'm sorry, that trumps just about anything.
Yeah.
Well, you
public
said that
humiliation.
For real.
There's nothing worse than
At
having
least
a
you
pain
didn't
in your
say
ass all day long.
That's true.
At least she didn't say you're going to limp away feeling somewhat better.
That's true. All right. So, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to start up a new section that we're going to do here on the show. It's a question and answer section. So, if you guys are in the audience right now and you would like to ask any or all of us a question, doesn't matter what it's about, doesn't matter why. Yeah, just ask us questions, and Madison and I will be watching the comments, and we will see what we have. So, Taylor says he's on his way to Houston right now, and Keith Hill also says it's 55 degree in East Texas. Keith, I am very, very jealous of 55
I
degrees.
am too.
Shout out to Keith. He's in Tyler, Texas.
Tyler, Texas,
Thanks
got it.
for joining us tonight, Keith. Old high school buddy of mine.
That would be
Even
Keith
if
Hill.
you-
Shout out to Keith Hill. Keith says, "What's up, Jerry?" But yeah, if you guys have any questions for us, we're going to do a quick question and answer section. We feel like engaging with you guys is important. So, yes, Rebecca, Hope is going to have sessions at the Mid America Trucking Show at the booth there, at the Chrome and Steel booth, or wherever we can find room. If there's a lot of us, then we might have to find some kind of aisle or something to preoccupy.
And I'm trying to work it out with Matt's to do some sessions in some of the breakout rooms. So,
Awesome.
And if I can get that, we'll just kind of make one a Chrome and Steel radio yoga session. But yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to bring some stuff to give away too. So you come, I'm going to give away yoga mats and yoga blocks and resistance bands and all sorts of fun stuff. So I have some DVDs, things like that. So you guys can be doing stuff on the road or at home or wherever. So definitely come and participate.
Rebecca says that she hopes that we're going to have yoga sessions all 3 days. I can't confirm that.
I'm hoping.
I was going to say, yeah, hope.
So personally, Mother Trucker, I am trying to make that happen.
Okay, so yeah, if Hope can find the time, then she will definitely do that. I don't know if I'll do 3 yoga sessions. That sounds like death.
Dave has
3
to
in a
at least
row.
commit to one, so.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll do one.
I'm not
Yeah,
available. I'm not available that day. Yeah.
yeah, I'll do 1 yoga session. 1, yeah.
You say that now. What if it just straightens your back out or something and you walk away and you're like,
If
oh my
for
god.
some reason, I don't know, man. Shows beat me up though. Every time I go to a show afterwards,
Maybe this is the key.
I feel like someone.
I'm so excited to
tired.
try it because my back hurts so bad just on a daily basis. I'm so ready. I'm excited. Hope.
I mean, honestly, you laugh, but deep down, I know, Dave, Bill, I know, all you guys, everyone listening, you secretly really want to do it. You secretly want to because you want to feel better. You want to feel better. Your back hurts, your shoulders hurt, your neck hurts. Carpal tunnel's a real deal. Plantar fasciitis, calf cramping. Did I hit everything? I mean, seriously, hip flexor pain. So,
You know, Hope, I can make up words too.
Just show me how to flex.
Now, here's the deal, guys. Jack has to come too. And Jack, if you wear a bag over your head because
Exactly.
no one's seen you before, I'm really gonna be pissed. So.
I think we're
Yeah.
Well, so we're gonna see how that. Yeah.
If the face crabs clear up, then maybe I'll.
I don't think there is a Jack. I think it's Dave throwing his voice.
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
I'm
Actually,
lip
really good
syncing
at
everything.
I think it's Maddie's got a voice disguise going
It,
on
it,
there.
it may well be.
Jeez,
Matt. It
guys.
may well be.
That's
I don't
Jeez,
think
guys.
so. Jeez, guys.
Watch yourselves.
Oh,
get
no,
in
who
Jack's
was that?
Chrome Shop. Oh, sure.
Joseph O'Neill says that a cold beer can fix everything. That's true. Yoga or cold beer? Yoga.
or both. Yeah, we're gonna start that program.
Hot
Hey, now
yoga,
that
Beer
cold
and
sounds like a
beer.
challenge to me. Yoga and a beer at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
just so you know, Hope.
The mouth and drink.
Just so you know, Hope. I walk I walk 5 miles every day.
Wow.
Love
And
it.
well, I named my
Do
dog
you?
5 miles, so when I walk him around the truck stop
Oh,
parking.
you
Wow.
total.
Okay. Wow. That was cheap.
I knew there was a joke coming.
So when I was traveling back from Oklahoma, I was delayed in Denver airport. I walked 15 laps around the concourse seat. And I'm pretty sure the credit card guy thought I was a lunatic. And after like the 5th lap, like she is crazy.
Yeah, you're
Oh, see
staking
why I
out
don't
the
drink water?
place.
I just choked on water. See that? Hope, see what you've done?
Yeah,
Good God.
that's
Don't
bad
breathe.
for you.
Never
Damn
again.
water.
It's no good.
Don't need oxygen. Jeremy Jansen said that he's bringing all of the bull haulers for you down to bull hauler yoga. So that we have all the bull hauler gang will be doing yoga sessions with
Yep.
Chrome and Steel Radio, Jack's
the
Chrome Shop, and
Ball
Mothership.
BS gang right there.
There
They
you
will
go.
be there. Trust me.
We'll have a whole bunch of bull haulers doing yoga. Great. Oh man.
That might be a session in itself right there.
That very well could be.
Oh man.
You imagine that, Hope? Cowboy boots,
I have
cowboy
some
hats, and stud shirts.
I have some visuals. I'm not sure if they're accurate, but it'll be interesting to see if they come true.
You better have some spit cups there as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you have some freaking like belt buckles that are gonna get in the way, like when you try to do some stuff?
Yeah,
your
I
belt
feel like you
buckles are
can't
way too
bend
big.
forward.
How are you gonna do that? It's gonna like cut you in half with your freaking 6-inch
No,
belt
no,
buckles
we
and
use-
shit.
We use twine now.
Oh,
We use baling twine to hold our pants up. If that doesn't work, you make
you
suspenders
use
out of it.
baling twine. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, Joseph says yoga beer, cigarettes, and Cheetos for Bill Weaver. Nutritious and delicious diet. Yeah.
Hey, Joseph's bringing my beanbag chair down there.
Can you do yoga in a beanbag chair? That'd be funny.
I always tell everybody when I'm relaxing, I'm sitting in a beanbag chair naked eating Cheetos.
There you go.
Sounds
You
like my
got to
Tuesday
do
night.
that at Walmart, though.
Yeah, watching religious
That's why
shows on TV though.
Not Walmart anymore.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah, I got kicked out of Walmart over that.
Yikes. Oh man. So yeah, that's the Chrome and Steel Radio for you. Naked Cheeto eating in Walmart. There you go.
You betcha.
Don't you feel though, Bill? Once you like, you know, because that kind of pleather material, you kind of stick to.
Yeah, after
is it
sweating
hard
and
to
shit.
get up from that, or
It is. The chair kind of wants to walk away with you.
Extra baggage.
I have
But
such
but
an
it's
image in my
great
mind right
because
now.
You can pick up any Cheetos that you drop.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That is true. You don't miss any
Unless you're
spots.
sitting in an orange beanbag and then it all looks the same.
There you go.
Ew.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Paul French says, "Let's just hope they're not wearing yoga pants." I cannot confirm or deny that we are or not wearing yoga pants. I don't.
Yikes.
I was gonna say, yeah. Are we gonna get some Chrome and Steel yoga pants? Is that what we're doing?
Oh,
And they
yeah,
have to be
branded.
only if they're chrome.
I'm
they
gonna
have
get
to be
me a slim. I'm gonna
chrome.
get one of them suits like Slim Goodbody used to wear on PBS. Remember him?
No.
That sounds
Got the
familiar.
body
Slim-
parts on it. Got the organs. You know. You
Oh,
can sell
okay.
it,
Oh
put your
gosh.
nose through it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool? And with the Chrome and Steel logo on the back, wouldn't that be a good sales gimmick?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Let's
All
Absolutely.
do it.
Zero
Let's all
people would
get
buy
one and
that.
walk around the truck. I'll play music on stage wearing that beauty.
Will you? You played in your boxers last year, didn't you?
Yeah, one time.
You know how they have those aprons that make you look like a really buff guy? I feel like
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna wear if I'm doing this, because otherwise I'm gonna just embarrass myself.
Isn't that the point though? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. So yoga will be at Matt's for the Chrome and Steel
We
Radio.
keep coming back to yoga.
I don't know
we?
why. Yeah.
So,
It's
okay, here's a thought.
I think we're all
Have you ever
nervous
thought
about it.
Talking on a trucker radio show so much about yoga.
yeah. I don't know. There's some kind of subliminal message.
You know,
there,
I'm
but-
sure it's trending by now. Hashtag trucker yoga.
Hashtag trucker.
Oh,
yoga.
Probably.
Wait a minute. You said yoga? I thought you were talking about yogurt.
Oh, that's the confusion.
No, that we don't do that, Jerry.
Our life is reduced to talking about yoga and hanging out with lawyers. My God.
Oh man. All right. So we have some more stuff rolling in. If you guys would like to ask us a question or have us talk about anything, please put it in the comments below. Taylor Barker, who is supposed to be driving right now, says, "Can Hope show us again that cool yoga legs behind her head in a chair trick?"
Okay.
Last time for the show.
I'm in my office and it's like literally it's like a work zone right now. So I gotta move the barrel of drywall off to the side.
There you
here.
go. Just to prove that she's actually a yogi, which we all know anyway.
Wow.
It's just impressive. In a million years, I would never be able to do that. In a million years, you could break my hips and it would not happen. No way. There you go.
I hope you know that Taylor Barker has zero interest in yoga. He just
Oh, and he is coming. You are coming. I will
Yeah.
find you.
just for you doing that for him. Taylor is going to get down there and do a full yoga session
Oh
in
yeah.
front of everybody.
Yeah,
You
like
don't
downward
know
doggy
me,
and everything.
But
Oh
I will
yeah.
have a tracking device on you, and you will show up, or I'm going to find you, and you will not be happy.
So I have a question, Hope. Is there an upward dog?
Is there now?
Yeah.
There is an
Is
upward
there?
dog.
Wait, downward
There
dog
is.
is like that. Upward dog.
Yeah.
How does
All
that-
right. Is there a
Yeah,
sideways
it's
dog?
a backstretch. So you go down and downward dog, and then you go up and upward dog. And honestly, it feels great for your back. You'll be so happy. You'll be doing it secretly once I teach you.
All right. Secret yoga.
Secret yoga. Oh
Mhm.
my god.
Yes.
Oh man. All right. So that's enough for question and answer right there. Thank you guys so much for talking with us. If you have any more questions, put them in the comments below and we will continue to filter through them as we can. Next, sorry, I'm going through comments right now, guys. I'm reading, trying to do
Yeah,
everything.
me too.
We have so many people talking right now. It's hard to see.
One thing I did see, Tom Kirk says that he thinks that Hennif's booth at Matt's is 65080.
65080.
I think that's the correct number. I think he is correct.
Does
Can you say
anybody-
that again?
65080.
65080.
Does anybody know where that is? What pavilion that is?
Nope.
Oh,
6.
I
That-
hate to say, but
It's
no.
got to be on the.
roof and the walls, I hope.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be probably on the other side, like the far end of the convention center. From
Probably the west wing.
Yep. Yep.
I think it is the West Wing, actually.
So
Guys, I gotta move some stuff around here if y'all indulge me for just a minute.
If you
Look at
guys-
the west wing again, the same,
yeah,
or the whole being the American International Livestock Expo. You talk about some people that bust their tails down there for whatever conferences or anything that go on. The people that run the Kentucky Expo Center, that west wing, when I was down there, was full of cattle. There was cow manure. I mean, you name it, it was there. Everywhere in that place, cattle panels tied up, blowers going everywhere, and it's unbelievable. And we should really give a shout out to them people that work down there to keep that place in the shape they do. The main hall down there where they'll have all the big trucks and all the big vendors, that's where they had sheep and goats, believe it or not.
really. That's funny.
Now, Freedom Center, my son showed cattle on the floor of the Freedom Center where they'll be doing the concert. There was 8 inches of Kentucky green or Kentucky blue, whatever you want to call it, mulch, 6 inches deep, filling the floor of that place for the livestock show.
Oh, the whole
It's
convention.
just
yeah.
amazing what they can do. And
Just scoop that shit up afterwards
I had
and
give
good to
a
go.
shout out.
Tom Kirk says.
Yeah.
Tom said he just looked it up,
Go
and
ahead.
we are going to be in the West Wing. So Chrome and Steel will be in the West Wing at 6. Was it 65080? Is that what we?
Yeah.
65080.
Okay,
Yeah.
65080. If you are
Thanks,
in.
Tom.
Yes, thank you so much, Tom Kirk, for that. If you are in the Louisville area or if you're going to Matt's, please come say hello to us. We will have shirts for Chrome and Steel Radio. All of the hosts will be there. So come say hello to us and be social, and we'll have some charity stuff there and some giveaway stuff, and it'll be a good time. So come to 65080 in the West Wing to come see us at the Mid-America Trucking Show in only like a month. One month.
Yeah, so close.
Seriously, where did the time go? We were talking about, oh, Matt's is only like 3 months away, no big deal. And now we're like, oh, Matt's is like a month away. What happened?
Yeah.
Another show that's happening is the Work Truck Show in Indianapolis. I don't think anybody... Are you guys going to the Work Truck Show here in Indy? Anybody? Nobody?
Not that I know of.
Okay, yeah. So the next show that I know Jax is going to is the Work Truck Show in Indianapolis. And then after Matt's, what is the next big show?
Wildwood.
I think, yeah, I was going to say I-70 is the next one, or I-75 down in Wildwood, Florida. But,
Yeah.
Bill, are you going anywhere besides Matt's and probably
I've got
I-80 maybe?
tentative bookings everywhere, Dave, but until I see a deposit check in the mail, I don't commit to them.
Gotcha.
As bad as I hate to say that, because a lot of these people will, oh yeah, we're going to have you, and then they don't
And then
send
it never
the
happens.
deposit.
You're right.
And, of course, when you knock off work for 4 or 5 days to go to a show and you're losing $1,500 a day in a truck, you got to be paid. So,
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
so we'll be at Mid America for sure. We've got the OSUT show in Searcy, Arkansas in September. We've got a show in Pennsylvania, and I hate to say I can't even tell you the name of the show right now. I do not recall it because I've not been there. I'm pretty excited about
Something
it.
that Spencer's does out there.
Probably be at Walcott, and
Oh, yeah.
we'll definitely be
Iowa.
at Gats.
Gotcha. So Rebecca says this is her first time going to Matt's. Is the parking free? Yes, the parking is free. It depends on where you are, but for the most part, it's free.
Well,
you got to pay to get into the parking lot. It's like $5.
You got to pay to get in.
Okay, so you do have to pay to get in, but after that, you don't have to have like a pass or anything like that, right?
No.
As long as you got the pass, you can get it
back and forth.
TA or something like this from the truck stops, or you've registered online. All you got to do is pay to get through the gate. And if you don't have a ticket, I know that I went down a few years ago. I didn't pre-order my free ticket, and I think I had to pay $10 for a ticket for all 3 days. So just kind of so they're aware of it.
And there are a lot of places that give you tickets and stuff.
Right.
But there will be how many truck parking lots are there at Matt's? I know of at least 2.
Well, they've got the show truck. Yeah, the show truck lot's up top by the
which
show.
is right by the show.
2
yeah.
of them, Jerry. 2 up top by the show.
It's out there. It's in between the old baseball field and the broadbent is where they do the show trucks, and then all the perimeter parking around there. You can park big trucks on the north side, or you go over to Papa John's. I would personally, if I was going out there in a big truck and you want to be able to get in and out pretty easy, I think I'd go park at Papa John's.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier access.
It's only like 3/4 of a mile from there up to the show, and they've
got a shuttle. And they've got a shuttle, and I believe TA has showers back there too, don't they? And there's somebody that does a by donation food truck there too.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something. By the end of the day, if you've never been to Matt's, trust me, it's so big, you're so wore out, you will thank God for that shuttle, because it'll just carry you all the way back down to Papa John's right to your
Oh, yeah.
That way you don't have to walk carrying a bunch of stuff, because they give out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you might not think about it. You might have 7 free gallons of oil that were given to you by vendors.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Who's going to turn down a free gallon of oil if you're a truck driver?
Now, Bill, do you go by the free beer booth and then go change your clothes and go by again? And
of course,
I actually carry a fake beard and mustache with me. And
there
then
you go.
The beard down to a goatee and a Colonel Sanders.
I do too.
I seen you there last year. Hope I remember now. I knew you from somewhere.
The audience is saying that the Papa John's trucking parking lot is free, but to park on the actual show center, it is $5, right? So if you park at the Papa John's lot, which I think is also where the tent is going to be, I believe, that's probably the best bet right now. So I think you can register online. I have a couple people saying that you can register online and park there for free. So Tom says if you register by 28th of February, registration for the show is free. So I'm gonna have to check that out. Actually, I need to find parking for us. But let's see. Robert says yes, they have showers. Blah blah blah. Okay, so that's correct. Jeannie Savage, the truck show is in Louisville, Kentucky, on the 28th through the 30th of March. It is the Mid-American Trucking Show. So, do we know anything about the tent this year, Bill? Or what's going on with entertainment?
Nobody's made an announcement. Tony's tried to get answers. I have. Taylor has, and we're just not getting an answer.
Okay.
They're real bad. Matter of fact, I expect that will come out this week.
Okay. If you are out there,
about 30 days out is when they let everybody kind of know what's going on.
Okay. If you are out there, entertainment people, let us know. We want to know so we can advertise for you guys and have people show up for you. So
I'll definitely be posting it as soon as I know. But I'll be posting up my schedule soon because I'm all over the board up there.
Hey, guess who has blessed us with his presence?
Who's that?
Oh, there she is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there he is. Finally back from work. God.
It's about
like that whole work thing.
Spending too much our time at work instead of actually going to our show. Tyler, jeez.
What? I'm sorry.
God. How are the cattle there, Tyler?
They're still doing good. I
Yep.
gave Max his daily butt scratch, so he was happy.
Max is
yeah, I need my daily butt scratch too, so I get that.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, I ain't going all the way over to where you're at, so.
Hell, I'm giving myself mine right now while we're on camera.
Who gives a
Bill?
shit?
Why do you think I stay
I
off
don't
camera,
like it,
Bill?
like me, I don't
Get
care.
the steers poop on you too. You want
Oh
some?
man. Oh man. All right. Tyler, I heard that you are unfortunately not going to be able to make it to Matt's, so maybe next year we'll see you there.
When is Matt's?
It's the end of March.
Yeah,
Not
20th
unless
to
you're on- Wait a
30th.
minute. When's spring break?
Oh no, I can't. We got a cattle show.
Yeah.
No, the 28th through the 30th of March. Hold on. He's going to check his schedule.
I was going to say
This
maybe
might bring a whole new dimension. We will have a designated driver if he comes down.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Beer and yoga is on.
yes. I'm not driving anywhere.
I say you can't beat a deal like that.
There you go. But yeah, so if you guys are going to Matt's and you've never been there before, make sure you have your hotel arrangements. We've been saying this for months now, but make sure you have them booked. Make sure you know where the
Even though we don't, make sure you do.
yeah, some of
You know how it is.
you know how it is. Monkey see, monkey do.
The
Yeah.
Bull Hauling Nation got
Do
an
as I
outbreak.
say, not as I
So
do.
I'm gonna wing a prayer.
There you go. Yeah. So, did you say you're going to lead the prayer because you're in Bull Holland?
Do what?
What did you say, Jerry?
No, supposedly Bull Hauler Nation, my buddies, from
Jeremy's
Pure
coming,
Country
right?
Livestock,
Yeah.
have got a house set up. That's where I'm supposed to be staying.
It's going to
Jeremy
be
and
the
the boys.
Bull Holland party house. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeremy
it's a big
Jansen, if
frat
you're out
house is
there.
what that turns into.
Make sure Jerry can function the day after. Yeah.
I'm not going over there. I'll guarantee you. I'm staying away. I'll find out what even block that's on. I ain't even driving by there.
And
I
just
can
stay
see
away from
blue
that
lights
general
flashing
area.
for the whole
Yeah.
block. I can see the blue and red lights.
He's gonna have one of those sky beams or those lights that go up in the air and like a rave party going inside.
You know what's going to happen? The chicken haulers are going to find out where the bull haulers are staying and come over, and it's going to be ass whooping.
Oh, is there gonna be a
Everybody's
rumble?
gonna be on everybody.
Are we gonna have a
yeah.
bull hauling
Yeah.
rumble?
Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken signs everywhere.
Then the pig haulers will show up.
Oh yikes!
Well, some of the Bull Hauler guys I know, they are pig haulers also. They're dual
Yep.
function.
And then Chuck Pruitt shows up. You never know what he's hauling. He's like Jerry. He'll haul alpacas, sheeps, anything.
Alpacas, llamas, whatever. Yeah.
Hey, all I know is them sheep guys are on their knees a lot with all four of them decks.
Oh man, he's on it
Leave
tonight.
it alone. Leave it
Yo,
alone,
where-
Will Weaver.
Where's all the sheep haulers out there? You have been called out. Yeah. All right.
Crap, okay.
There
Cattle
went
and-
two-thirds of our audience. So
All
I
right,
didn't
bye,
realize
guys.
we were previously popular with the sheep people.
All those
I'm sure
sheep
that the
haulers
sheep
out there.
guys can deal with it. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh
They
god.
got some thick skin.
Hey, sheep are people too, right?
Sheep are
Sheep.
people too. Are they? Yeah.
You say, Jack. It's your story.
Sheeple.
Yeah.
All right. So Matt's is going to be a good time. Do we have anything else to talk about Matt's? We've kind of beaten this horse to death, but our next Chrome and Steel Radio party for March will be at Matt's, either live or recorded, depending on how good the Wi-Fi is there. I've heard the Wi-Fi is decent, but I don't know if we can stream live. So if we can, I'll have my computer there and we'll stream from Matt's as a Chrome and Steel Radio show. If not, we'll post up the week afterwards. So
Dave, if I can interrupt you just a second,
Go for it,
one thing, everybody listening and that watches this in the future, please on our sponsors, Davy Crockett TA in Greenville, Tennessee, and on Trucker Stick, please, if you will, take a minute and go in and like their page
Yeah.
on Facebook and send them a message and just let them know you heard about them on Chrome and Steel Radio. And if you would, if there's some content you'd like to see on here, you've got content suggestions, please don't be afraid to shoot us a message. We want to build this up where we got really great content for everybody. And it don't have to just be trucking related. If it's something of human interest, please let us know that. But we have to take care of our sponsors to keep this thing going. I'm not going to sound like a PBS infomercial for money. That's not what we're asking. But we do want to take care of our sponsors. We want them to see that they're getting true value for their money.
yeah, I guess we can't bullshit the whole time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. All right. But yeah, thank you so much to Trucker Stick and to Davy Crockett and our last sponsor who we will mention later today. Yeah, if you guys would, like Bill was saying, check out chromeandsteelradio.com. That's where all of our past episodes of, well, all of our shows. If you guys don't know, the 4 people or the 4 cameras that you see here are the 4 different shows of the Chrome and Steel Radio Network. We have up in the top left-hand corner, we have Bill Weaver, whose show is Out on the Road with Bill Weaver. And he streams live every Thursday, and also actually when he can on the weekends. He streams more than once. I was going to say he streams more than one time a week. So look out for Bill Weaver. He's always playing music.
He had a good show yesterday.
Great show yesterday. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
So make sure you check out Bill Weaver. Make sure you check out our website, Chrome and Steel Radio. Make sure you check out Hope and all of her yoga stuff so you can prepare for our Matt's yoga session. Hope's show comes out every Thursday morning at 9 a.m. And also check out Jerry and Tyler's show, since Tyler's here as well, which is Bullholland BS, which occurs every Tuesday evening around 7 or 8 p.m. So we all have our own show. We all do our own thing. And the Jack and Dave show. Oh, by the way, there will be no Jack and Dave show tomorrow morning. We're taking a week off since we have this Chrome and Steel Radio party today. So sorry, guys. I know there will be no show tomorrow morning, but there will be a show.
Crushed.
I know. I'm so sorry, guys.
Maybe next week while Tyler's showing up in Millersburg, I'll go live on Chrome and Steel. That way you can kind of see what the prep work is like I did last week with somebody who's playing in the background when he's prepping in the steer, and then once he hits the show ring, maybe I'll go live. Won't be a lot of commentary, but show him live in the show ring if
hey, that's awesome. Listen, Jerry Taylor Barker just sent me a private message, and he said for his yoga performance at Matt's, what he would love to do is have you and me help him get his feet behind his head.
I think that's a great idea. Great idea.
I love how he sends this as a private message.
Yeah.
Bill just.
I think
he'll play a song.
I believe
it's not so private, Bill, anymore.
I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys have,
Tyler just committed to doing that. He said he would be glad to do that.
If you guys ever want to keep a secret, don't tell Bill Weaver.
Yeah.
He's going to do it for America, he said.
Oh, he's
for
gonna do
America.
it for America. Okay, fair.
For America.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
America.
Oh yeah, for sure. That sounds like a fun event that we could probably videotape and put everywhere on the internet too.
He deserves a medal.
All roads lead back to yoga.
Oh, for sure.
I think we could raise all the money we ever needed to keep Chrome and Steel going with that one.
That will be a paid event. That would be a ticket price.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah, it'd be on the Today Show tomorrow morning.
Wait, if it's on the Today Show, how can it be on tomorrow?
Jack
Thank you guys for laughing at that, because that was not worthy of any recognition. Oh, hit my mic. Sorry.
Truck driver
blew
puts
my mind with that, though. Really.
both
You just blew my mind with that.
both feet behind head. That'd be incredible. Yeah, with boots on and everything.
Oh God.
Boots on.
It's
It'd be an episode of Tay Tay getting too close to Wee Wee.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Disregard
no.
it, Bill Weaver.
Oh,
Don't
no.
respond, Bill Weaver.
Oh, no. Tyler's got the jokes. Oh, shit.
Bullshit alert. Bullshit
No.
alert.
Oh,
By the way,
Oh my gosh.
if you guys would love to hear some more inappropriate and fantastic content from Taylor Barker and Bill Weaver, check out their show every Wednesday on it's called the Tay Tay and Wee Wee Show. And Bill Weaver, what network are you guys on?
We're on the Hammerline Radio Network.
The Hammerline Radio Network. If you guys would like to laugh until you pee yourself, go watch the Tay Tay and Wee Wee Show on Wednesdays. So
We got one rule: we just don't take nothing serious.
Exactly.
We don't believe in being serious. Trucking's too serious. We got to be serious all week. Let's just cut loose for a couple hours and be stupid.
It's a good time. It's a good time. So you guys should definitely watch that. So that is our question and answer section. That is Matt's. Does anybody have anything else that they would like to talk about? Coming up in March that we've done in February. That's kind of all I had in general, but we had a couple things that we had discussed. But does anybody want to talk about anything while we're on air here in front of Chrome and Steel?
Oh, if he does do the deal when I'm showing this weekend,
Yeah.
you might get lucky. If I take this heifer out there, you might get a rodeo, maybe.
Really?
Oh.
I would pay to see that. Will you write it? I'll give you $20.
No.
He's hoping it don't ride him.
Yeah, I was gonna say rope that shit up, put some gloves on, tighten that shit up,
Dang right.
just get on there.
Now,
She
You'll be
don't
fine.
work on a rope anymore. You got to use wire on her. to get her to go.
now, my friend Jose says it's a rodeo. Is it a rodeo or rodeo? Because
No,
I
think
get
he's talking
confused.
about Rodeo Drive.
Yeah,
the
he's talking about
place-
Rodeo Drive.
Holy weird.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Oh, okay. Hollywood. Got it. That explains everything. Thank you.
Got it. Oh my god. All right. So
Don't forget our last sponsor.
let's do our sponsor real quick, and then we'll talk about one more thing, and we won't waste too much of your Sunday afternoon. But our last sponsor of the day of the show is One Stop Truck Care, which is in Bulls Gap, Tennessee. Is that correct, Bill Weaver? I can't remember the exact
Yep.
town.
Yep.
Bulls Gap, Tennessee.
How do you guys feel about that, Jerry? You like that there's a city named after your profession?
It does. It does. That's nice to know.
Bulls
You know,
Gap.
that should really be the home of Bull Hall and BS. Is
Yeah.
Bull's Gap.
There
What
you
is
go.
what is a Bulls Gap though?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
say
like Five
please
Gap, only on a bull.
please tell us what
Yeah.
a Bulls Gap is. Yeah.
It's a sacred
Do
part.
what, Dave?
It's what's
That's
a Bulls Gap?
Actually,
Yeah.
up there, that's in a main trucking corridor up there off 81, close to 26.
Yeah. Yep.
Very heavy truck corridor. Very honest guys. And,
That's
which
East
is
Tennessee,
something
right?
we need out here in these trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, over in East Tennessee.
Okay. Yeah. So East Tennessee,
Very good,
I-81,
honest guys.
exit 23, One Stop Truck Care Center. They have a 24/7 work truck that they send out through I-81 and other surrounding areas. So if you guys are in any kind of precarious situations, your truck breaks down, something happens to you, tire blows, whatever, in the East Tennessee area, please check out One Stop Truck Care for us. They are a sponsor of the Chrome and Steel Radio Network, so we appreciate them, and we appreciate you guys for checking them out.
Or if you want to support the Chrome and Steel Radio Network, even if your truck isn't broke down, you want to call them out, pay them, that's fine too.
That's cool too.
We don't care. Just support
right.
them.
I think they have parts. I think they also ship parts around the country too as well. So it's not specifically or just maintenance around that area. So One Stop Truck Care, please go like their Facebook and all that kind of stuff and check them out. That's the last sponsor of Chrome and Steel Radio for our show. The last thing that I want to talk about right now is career choices. So let's go around the circle really quickly, and let's talk about what did you guys want to be when you grew up, assuming you didn't want to be a truck driver. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a paleontologist because I loved. Of course, Madison starts laughing at me.
I'm sorry. It's just because I think of Friends. I just think of your Ross, and you are Ross.
I wanted to be a paleontologist, okay? And that's what I wanted to do, and somehow I ended up owning a chrome shop. So that's what I wanted to do. Make fun of me all you want, but I had big dreams, all right? Maddie, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a rock star.
That worked out well.
Hey,
Doesn't everybody want to be
I'm
a rock
on a show
star?
right now, am I not?
That's true. Mr. Bill Weaver, what did you want to be when you were growing up?
I actually wanted to be a drug trafficker, but I got busted early. Had to change. I guess,
I'll be right back.
truthfully, believe it or not, I always wanted to be a mechanical engineer. I had a
Oh.
congressional nomination at West Point Military Academy and turned it in like a freaking idiot.
Wow,
Like a
yeah.
freaking-
Mistake, huge. But life wouldn't be where I was at now if I'd have done that. And I'd have probably never cut West Point at that age anyway. So, but I always loved designing things, building things. Still yet to this day, I love inventing and one of the little things that nobody knows about me, but I do. I love playing with magnetics, electronics.
Well,
It's cool stuff.
It's never too late, Bill. We got Purdue right across the river from us, so we can get you in.
Oh yeah.
For
Get your
sure.
mechanical engineering
Sneak,
degree.
right, sneak me in there, man.
All right.
Yeah, I would love to have an engineering. Well, not necessarily a degree as much to have the knowledge.
We can get you the schedule of the classes. They don't take roll call.
Yeah,
you can just
come
go
with-
in there and sit down and learn all you want, man.
You can come. I can
Right.
sign up for a couple engineering classes, and you can just come in with me.
You can be Maddie.
Dang right. I'll be mad. Yeah.
Hey, Hope,
Hey,
what
sounds good.
what
Let's
did
do
you
it.
what did you want to be when you grew up, Hope?
Well, if we go by do you remember in high school when you had to take the test where it would like tell you what you would be when you get older?
Oh yeah.
My test came back and said I should be a funeral director.
Sweet.
I didn't feel like that was the right path for me, even though people would be dying to see me.
Right, right.
Those are,
Jack
I know,
joke right
trying to
there.
be fun. But I thought when I was really little, I would be a professional dancer. But then I realized I wasn't coordinated enough and like had a good enough memory to remember all of the moves, so I couldn't do that. But I thought maybe I wanted to be a teacher or something, and then I realized how low of salary they got, and I had to deal with kids, and I was like, that's not for me.
You actually dealt
Same. I wanted to be a teacher at one point too.
Wow.
So yeah, that I was like, no, I don't think I really want to do that. And like my whole family is all teachers, and they complain more than they say good things. So I'm glad I'm not.
Hey, well, now you're a teacher in your own right.
Yeah,
exactly. Now I'm a teacher and I get to work for myself. So if I'm complaining, I complain to myself. So
all right,
it's all good.
Tyler, what did you want to be when you grew up?
And by grow up, you mean like
if you grow
up.
up.
Right now, yeah.
No, say it.
No, I'm not gonna say that one. But I want what I want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want.
Hey, Jack. He's only 17. He still has choices.
Oh man, to have choices.
Still a baby, yeah.
Do something in the cattle industry.
Yeah.
But one thing I can't say
Would have never
because
guessed
some people would call it. Yeah, I'm not gonna even say it. Yeah.
All right. Well, now our imaginations will run wild.
Prostitution.
He wanted to be a
in-
stripper.
Is in
It's okay.
is illegal in every state except Vegas. So
No,
you're in the wrong.
You're
in the wrong state, buddy.
All right. Since we have to be left.
You know, you can't leave it like this.
Yeah, I was
now.
gonna say now there's a huge mystery. You have hundreds of people that are watching you now. You have a huge secret. They're just gonna come to your Instagram now.
And by
His face is redder than his shirt is right now.
all right,
a barn worker around cattle. I'll leave it at that.
bar worker around cattle.
Barn.
Oh, barn.
Yeah, bar worker.
The Terminator.
No.
The Terminator.
The Terminator.
I'll be back.
There's another word that would go in there, but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh. Do you want to harvest from the bulls? Is that what
No.
you're saying?
Oh man.
There comes a new song. There's a new Bill Weaver.
Harvest from the bulls. Yeah, bull harvest. Yeah.
Bestseller, Bill.
Well,
Bestseller.
there's International Harvester, and now there's Bull National Harvester. There you go.
Dad joke.
Hey, that'll bring. He's got a new cowboy. He's got a cowboy hat that's been to hell and back. That'll give a new meaning to that.
Oh God.
I'll guarantee you.
Oh, that's scary. All right, Jerry.
Tyler, I'm buying you an extra heavy duty long pair of them gloves.
Yeah, plastic,
I'm
disposable.
Tools of the
I've
trade.
already been arms deep in.
Who? Yeah.
Oh God.
All right.
Welcome to Chrome and Steel Radio.
On that note, Jerry, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, when I was in high school, I wanted to get into the agribusiness world. But due to unfortunate circumstances in the early 80s, that plan got dashed. So I ended up having to go into the military and finance my education through the military. I became a male dancer for a while. That didn't work out.
Oh, wow.
So I had to work a little harder in the military.
I
But I
understand
ended
that.
But ended up getting into trucking just because it was something to fall back on. And I actually ended up getting into the agribusiness world, being a cattle buyer, which I grew up on a beef farm. So I've actually fulfilled what I really wanted to do.
Hey, there you
when I
go.
was a teenager. So it's proof that, usually life will end up taking you back in a full circle if you give it time and you're willing to step out. I gave up being an owner operator and doing quite well, like most owner operators do. I finally had an opportunity presented to me, and with the way the trucking industry and the way all the government oversight, as well as all the unscrupulous brokers out here that love to get in everybody's pockets and take everything off the top, I decided, you know what, I got an opportunity to go to work for a cattle company, and now I'm a cattle buyer as well as hauling them and everything else. So
There you go.
actually, I'm living my dream now.
Awesome.
Imagine that.
That's awesome, Jerry. Glad to
Yeah.
hear that.
Did you already go?
Hope
Everybody's gone,
Yeah,
but Jack.
Yeah. I wanted to be a funeral director. No, I didn't.
I was gonna say, what the hell? All right, Jack. What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be David Coleman.
Didn't work
No,
out very well. yeah.
I don't know
God,
why
you
you'd
ain't
want
very
that.
ambitious, are you, Jack?
In all
It's not a
seriousness,
good dream.
to be honest, when I was real little, I wanted to be a pastor, and a ninja, and a secret agent. So
Secret agent pastor.
somehow combine all three of those into what I want to do, and that's basically what I do now.
Secret Agent Pastor Ninja.
Right. Yeah.
That's his actual position here at
Wow.
Jack.
That's why he can't be on
Is
camera.
that what your business cards say? Please
Yeah.
say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Secret Agent Pastor Ninja. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. No.
He could actually just live in a bunch of people and pray with them.
Yeah.
And hey, I think it'd be awesome.
Hey, I don't think you meant David Coleman. I think you wanted to be David Koresh. You would be a pastor.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's way
Yeah.
more fair,
David
yeah.
Koresh. That ended up really well for him.
Yeah. Yikes.
He wasn't the
Yeah,
part
so-
ninja that you have to
You know,
overcome.
Yeah.
I've got a buddy of mine that's a pastor at a Baptist church, and that's from the time we was kids. That's all he wanted. That's all he ever talked about.
Yeah.
Going to
Well,
school.
I ended up being a youth leader, a volunteer youth leader for a little while, and so that was for actually about 5 years. I was a volunteer youth leader, so got to be what I wanted to be, and got to influence some kids' lives for better or worse. And yeah, it was awesome getting to do that for a while.
What he didn't tell you is that all the kids that he was the counselor for had to go to psychiatric therapy afterwards. So
We don't call them counselors, David, but
anyway, okay,
actually it was only half. But
That ain't even right.
only half. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, paleontologist, funeral director for Hope. Yeah. Wink, wink. Pastor Ninja, secret agent, rock star, whatever it was. Did anybody end up where they wanted to be?
Jerry,
I guess Jerry ended up
Yeah.
where he wanted to be, but everybody else got screwed. So,
Sounds like about the odds of life.
yeah. Oh man.
Tyler's still got a lifetime in front of him.
You have so many decisions to make. I feel like every time we have a show with Tyler, that we always lecture him on all the good things that are going to happen in his life.
you know what? Maddie and David are only like a week older than Tyler, so
It's true.
you know that's all right.
A lot of stuff happens in the next
You know,
10
though,
years of
what's
your life.
funny?
Say what?
It blows my mind how your perception of things change. And I can't even say as you get older, because you're constantly getting older, so everything changes as you get older. But just the way something that was so important to you 2 years ago, it may be a song you so loved you couldn't wait to go out and buy that album, and now you can't stand to hear it on the radio, or you just don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, and so goes life. I mean, so goes career choices but I'm pretty dang happy. I don't like being gone so much, but I'm living a dream with this music, because that's something else I always wanted to do. But it's all pretty cool. I think we've all done something to be proud of, and that's what keeps America going.
Yeah.
I think
That's the big lecture from
yeah.
Bill Weaver. While he's,
it's really not about it's not about how you get there, right? It's about the end goal, and it's about what you're doing, right?
I feel like Bill Weaver's a soul yogi.
Soul yoga.
Like,
Yes.
Yes.
He and I have had some heart-to-heart conversations where pretty dang powerful.
yeah.
But I think we kind of find when we stop fighting life or trying to be something, I think we kind of just fall into what we're supposed to be doing.
Oh yeah.
I find it interesting because I have 3 kids that the more I talk to people, and like I'm always fascinated with like what kind of a kid they were, or what kind of personality they have when they were little, because then as little kids, you know, we are who we are, and we're kind of gravitate towards things naturally, like we're good at things. And then somewhere along the line, people start telling us that we should be something else. But then if you just kind of like step back, you just kind of find your own thing. Like I love talking to people. I love making people laugh. I loved always like organizing things. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I may not be doing dance like I thought maybe I would do, but I love working for myself. I love inspiring people. I thought in college I would be a motivational speaker. And now I'm doing that in a totally different way. So I think when we step back, life just kind of finds us and just says, hey, this is you. Go do it.
I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but you said you have 3 kids. Did you put your legs behind your head or in the stirrups when you gave birth?
What do you like to know?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Leave it alone, Bill. Leave it alone.
Christ.
You're gonna get Taylor back in
Yeah,
here.
you're gonna get Taylor. He's gonna be
He's trying to
mischievous,
focus
yeah.
on driving right now.
Usually the comment is people go to my husband, oh, aren't you lucky?
Oh yeah.
That's usually what the comment is when people find out I do yoga. But no, in all honesty, I was not an advocate for the whole lay down feet in the stirrups thing. That wasn't really my jam.
My wife wasn't either. Pope. My wife just gave birth to our last kid in the birthing tub, so it was definitely a different experience for us. The first two we had epidurals, and then this one no epidural, and there was a little bit more screaming, but
it's not funny.
Be glad it wasn't Bill Weaver having a baby.
Yeah.
There'd be some screaming they'd have heard that clear over to the next hospital. I guarantee you.
Paul French says,
I ain't doing it. I
Paul-
ain't cut out for it. I ain't gonna do it.
Childbirth is an interesting thing though, because the second that baby is out, it's like it's all over. It's
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
like how did that even? It's like I think about it still sometimes where I'm like, holy cow! Like it is the most painful thing you have ever experienced in your life, and then all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, it's not like it's lingering and it stops. It's just done. It's just over with.
Yeah.
And I remind myself that a lot when life is hard or things are hard. I'm like, dude, you like birthed children. Like
Yeah.
seriously, what can't you do? I have a cape under this shirt. I mean, that's like how amazing you can feel. Like, shit, if I can do that, I can do anything.
You know what's amazing is when my wife was giving birth to our last one with no medication, she was sitting on this birthing ball and she was telling me to push on her back. And I'm thinking, push a little bit on her back to relieve some of the pressure. She meant put all of my body weight, like more than my body weight, like put my feet up on the ceiling and push on her back with as much as I possibly could. And for some reason, that pressure actually helped. Now, Tyler, you're getting a lesson here right now. So
Has anyone seen The Office?
definitely,
where
I'll just go to the hospital and turn my back to it.
yeah.
the
There's no way
days
I'm
of the
gonna be able to
men
do that.
staying out of the room and pacing the halls are over, man. You're in there.
That's gonna be me, man.
You're
There's
in
no
there
way.
for
There's no way.
everything.
You
There's
gotta be
no
in
way.
there putting in some
You
freaking
got-
WWE moves on your wife.
No way. I'm gonna sit in the hallway, in the fucking couch until it's over, walk in after the work's done. Fuck
I never
that.
said
Oh
I'd be in
my
the
God.
hallway. It's
Fuck
just, I
that.
don't want to see that.
Exactly.
How many times have you seen a cow born?
Okay, that's fair. It's a different.
This is
process.
gonna be your own child.
I've seen a couple that were worse than others.
Yeah, that didn't go well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul French
One
says.
thing I compare to being a guy in the birthing room is, have you guys seen the movie Men in Black, the original Men in Black?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones. When they stop the car with the alien that's taking his wife to deliver the
Oh
baby,
no.
and he
Yep.
grabs Will Smith and it's slamming him around and stuff. All right, the baby don't do that to you, but the woman will, Tyler. Remember that. The woman will do it.
Bill,
But
Bill,
here's
were,
the thing.
were you spying on me in the delivery room?
Just don't ever get a woman pregnant. Just save
Yeah.
yourself trouble. Go get fixed now. Don't worry about it. Be like, hey, sorry, can't pull it off this equipment. I'm shooting blanks.
Hope your husband wanted what
No,
now?
but here's the thing, Bill. Here's the thing. My husband, I've actually had 4 children. And so after the second one, my husband, like, we're going to the hospital, begging me to scream at me and yell at me and swear at me. And I'm like the silent, like focused, like breathing, like don't talk to me type. And he, like, before every single kid, begged me to be like the head case wife that would just be like slapping him around. You stupid, whatever. You did this to me. And it was like letdown every time. Every time.
Yeah,
Made
no,
sure
mine with when my kids were born, she wasn't that bad other than being in a lot of pain. She never cursed me or anything.
Did you get
3
bit?
years later, however, in the divorce,
Did you get bit?
all
I
of
got
that
bit.
shit kept bottled
Different
up
story.
for all those years came out through the mouth of her attorney. And that's a story for a whole nother 4-hour episode sometime in the future. But
Oh man.
heed my advice, Tyler. Go get fixed now. It's a bad habit. Give it up by not taking it up.
Either that or just wait till you're 30 to date. That's the other
Yeah.
option. Yeah.
That's David's plan.
Yeah, that's David's philosophy.
Kids are great. Grandkids are great, man. You just
Oh,
need
yeah.
to make sure everything's right. People need to take it very serious because it's very serious. You're messing with young lives,
Yeah.
and you
not
really
a box to check.
need
or
to
an
take it
accessory.
serious.
Although the tax breaks are nice.
The tax breaks are incredible. Yes. That's why I adopted 17 little Mexicans.
Oh gosh,
Oh,
Bill.
God. Oh,
I
man.
named him Bill, Bill the second, Bill the third.
Billery.
Billery.
Bill
I don't like the way I don't like the way that people rip off our tax system. That's why one of these days, me and my 23 dependents are going to leave this country.
On that note,
Oh my God.
There went the other half of our audience.
Yeah, there we go.
They're all
Everybody's
gone
going-
now.
Yeah, wow, sorry guys, the IRS is all over this right now, Bill. I'm telling
You
you.
know, they're auditing Chrome and Still Radio.
Oh, we have
Oh
403CB.
my
We
God.
filed our paperwork. Yeah,
If
shit.
anybody is really good at Photoshop, Bill will be needing a photoshopped family photo
Of
ASAP.
23 children.
Yeah.
Someone put that up
And
somewhere.
Get on it.
Social Security card.
I'd be like the little midget kid.
Yeah, like in the
You
front
can,
or whatever. That's funny.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
Oh man. So
No,
now
I'll
that
tell
we
you, I'll tell
are
you what, man, them little kids are the one problem I see with children is
everything.
They grow up.
unfortunately most people have children young, and that's your young years where you're building a career and you're trying to move up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
kids need to be learning from you, and not that they don't, but you just don't have the time when you're
Right.
a young man and want to be raising a little bitty child, and it's all kind of backwards. You shouldn't even be able to produce kids. You're like 32, 35 years. So
All right, I can
Maybe-
produce kids in 2
maybe,
years.
Yes. Now that you're 3
yeah,
down already.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you ever needed any kind of birthing or child information, Chrome
Come-
and Steel Radio
yeah.
is the we
It's the
have
place to
we,
be.
We got
We are
everything.
the authority.
Yeah,
on-
C-sections, everything.
Child-
Listen here. Listen how calmly I can say this. Push. Just push. Push. I
Yeah.
mean, hey,
Breathe.
that's all there is to it, basically, for the
Breathe.
guy.
It's not that bad.
Breathe.
Push.
It's not that bad. It's just like a 9-pound baby
Push.
coming
Don't
out of
push
you.
that hard. Don't push that hard.
Deep
Good
breaths.
Lord,
Deep
man.
breaths.
All right.
Bill,
It's all-
I wish we were there the one day when I needed the cow to do that.
Oh my God.
That would really help me out a lot.
Moo, moo, moo.
I
Moo.
have no comment.
Oh man. So now that we've
And
talked
next
about
week,
now that
Chrome
we've
and Steel
talked about
Radio,
birthing and all
animal
the
husbandry with Tyler.
Animal husbandry.
When you write the description for the show,
yeah.
make sure you put, yoga and
Birth.
having babies, birthing, and
Alternative
Livestock
childbirth
highlight.
choices.
Things
will
that you
attract
won't-
all the
Oh
audience
yeah.
to your-
All of the truck drivers, I'm sure.
How
truck
to
drivers would be
get
so excited about
taxed.
that.
If truck drivers knew that Jerry Novak and Bill Weaver were going to talk about how a woman should have a baby, because they'd be like, "We have got to hear this. We have got." They'd be stopping trucks along the interstates.
Oh, man.
You got to watch this.
We're gonna
This is
write a
wild,
book. I think Bill Weaver needs to write the next great childbirth book.
Oh God.
Oh my
What
Here
God.
to
we go.
expect when you're
Bill
expecting
What to
Bill
expect?
Weaver
It'll be-
edition.
it'll be
Write
a
it.
color.
Please write it.
Yeah, it'll be a coloring book. Is what it'll be. Picture book.
I don't want to see those
Be one of
pictures,
them
Bill.
flip motion picture books.
You get one crayon. It's
Hey,
pink.
can we have a pop-up book? You pull the tab and the baby pops out.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. Oh no. All right. Okay. Now that we've made
All right.
plenty of jokes about birth
You know what?
and
We've been
yeah.
talking earlier about food on here. I've always loved American history.
Yeah.
I love history, period, world history, but mostly American history. Man, I would love. We got some of these drivers out here that are so smart and so versed in this stuff. I'd love to have somebody that can speak well about it. Come on and tell some true American history stories. I think, man, would
yeah.
that not be cool?
That would be
and
really
maybe
cool.
about like you're part of Indiana, somebody that knew something regional about your area. Or
That'd
my
be
area.
awesome. Yeah.
Like, man, that's to me that's awesome stuff because we're all always interested in our heritage. No matter if you come from Italy or you just don't know where your family comes from.
Right,
I think
yeah.
it's cool, especially with DNA stuff like ancestry.com and.
Does anybody
I
know
think
where they're
that'd be
from?
cool.
Does
Just
anybody
one
know
idea
their
I'm throwing out.
their DNA and stuff?
Me
Because
too.
I don't know.
I did a
what mine is.
DNA kit.
Did-
Nick did
Yeah,
one too.
Yeah, I do.
Do you guys
I
know where you
have
are?
mine run, yeah.
Bill, where are you from? Where's your family from? Where's your stuff from?
Mostly Western European.
Me too.
These Anglo-Saxons in here, right?
God, all these white people.
Actually, Bill, I do have some friends in historic reenacting communities. So if you really wanted that, we could possibly get somebody on here who's got way too much information about it.
Oh, God.
In fact, they've got so much information.
Man,
They've got all
think
the
I think
outfits.
it would be awesome because I
Could they-
truly
could they
think I don't
dress-
know about you
could they
guys, but I
dress
think
the
everybody's
Yeah, so-
interested.
Yeah,
So,
they dress.
oh, it'd
They
be
go
awesome.
without
We could all try to
Yeah.
dress the part, you guys.
So where we
period
live,
clothing. Yeah.
where we live in Indiana here, it's called Lafayette. It's actually it's named after what's the freaking guy's name?
Marquis de Lafayette.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so it was
Yeah.
originally owned by the French, and there's a Indian fort around here called Fort.
Well, it's a French fort.
it's a
but
French fort, yeah,
It's
it's
an Indian
Fort
word.
Huiatnan?
Fort Coyathan, Fort
Wiatnan.
whatever. It's
Wow, guys.
it's spelled super weird.
How
but
did I say it? Huiatnan.
There's a yearly festival that they have there called the Feast of the Hunter's Moon, and all of these really lame nerdy people get together and dress up in.
I'm one of them.
Yeah,
but-
including
And
Jack.
his
Yeah.
wife, too,
And
I
his
think.
wife, yeah, they gets dressed up in these time. What's the proper term?
The period.
Period. Yeah, time, realistic, whatever clothing. Yeah, and they get together once a year and have a nerd fest
Yes.
at a fort. So,
It's really cool.
yeah, they have good food there. To be fair,
It's always really cool.
but
it's pretty
there's a lot
cool.
of weird, interesting history here in the Midwest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, up in Wisconsin, I'm sure there's Wisconsin.
Well, actually, there's some fife and drum corps that come from Janesville, Wisconsin, to the Feast of the Hunter's Moon.
There you go. Yeah, but the Feast of the Hunter's Moon is kind of the big event that we have here at in Lafayette. Besides, obviously having the university here, pre-university. So, yeah. So history wise, though, we're rich with Indian and interesting history here, French history.
And by Indian, he means Native American.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
not
that's the way it is
not
here in
red dot.
Springfield,
Not red dot.
Ohio.
Yeah.
What's that, Jerry?
Oh, I go
Here-
to the school of Tecumseh.
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 Yeah, Tecumseh, the Indian Tecumseh that was so big in the 1800s.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
a school called Tecumseh here.
Yep.
That's where Tyler goes here in Ohio.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a school called Tecumseh here in Lafayette, and there's some interesting facts about our random town here. But
It's pretty cool. A quarter of a mile down the road from our house is the old National Trail, U.S. Route 40.
Yeah.
that's cool shit.
It's really cool. I mean, you sit here and think about it. That was before the highways were in. This was actually the wagon trail from the East Coast all the way to St.
And
Louis.
if you notice, that road is dead straight.
What
You
road?
can always tell
40.
roads by how straight they are because they didn't have to go around stuff.
Yeah.
So
But
the
there's-
straighter road is.
And you can see a lot of the history. I mean, everybody makes a big deal out of Route 66, being from Chicago to L.A. Well, this was the original national highway that went to St. Louis, or national road. And
Right.
occasionally, I think once a year, they do like a wagon train deal right through this area from one side of Ohio to the other.
You're in Springfield, right, or by Springfield?
Yeah,
That's
we're directly west of Springfield on Route 40.
Gotcha.
In fact, the road that we live on out here, you can kind of see the history of the early days of the automobile type of stuff. You get all these little roadside deals like what you saw on
Like old broken down gas stations and old like car lots. They all look like they're back from the 50s.
How close are you guys to Wright-Patterson over there?
15 minutes.
Really? Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've been there 2 times now. The Air Force Base there, and
Yeah, you've been to the Air Force Museum then.
yeah, love it. Yeah, and they have the space section there. So if you guys are ever in Ohio, yeah, around Springfield, the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, they have a freaking awesome plane museum there. And they have a whole space section.
Museum of the Air
It's
Force
so
is what
cool.
it is.
It's so cool. Yeah.
It's better than the Smithsonian, I feel. The original Wright Brothers B
Yeah.
is there all the way
Yep,
up
yep.
to the most recent aircraft. The only thing they don't have there is a shuttle. They lost out on the bid for that one.
God damn it. Hope you're in.
Exactly.
You're in. What part of Wisconsin are you in?
I'm in southeastern Wisconsin. I'm like 40 minutes north of Milwaukee.
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 Milwaukee. Cool.
You're
Cool.
about West Bend
Beer.
then.
Beer and cheese, and we obviously are the capital of music entertainment. So we have Summerfest.
Festivals.
So
I was
we
gonna
have,
say-
we have a festival for everything.
You guys have
I
a
don't care what
festival up there
nationality you are. We
Every
have a
other
festival
week,
for it.
yeah. You got like the electronic dance music festivals. You've got like rock festivals up there. You've got I think
Oh yeah, we do Irish Fest, German Fest.
Oh,
you know,
German
you name
Fest.
It. We
because
got
the beer's up there.
Get some Wiener Schnitzel. I like that.
Yeah.
And all of them
there's
involve
three things.
large
We do
amounts
beer,
of beer
drink
drinking
beer.
in Wisconsin.
Yeah, anything,
Yeah.
any event in
Wisconsin,
Wisconsin is beer.
everything they do, they drink beer with.
Oh yeah, a lot of German
pretty
people have
much.
settled up there.
Sure.
That's for sure. My wife and kids are actually in Madison right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It's like an hour from me.
There you go.
gotcha. Well, if
Well,
if they get
always
trapped
find
in the
it's fascinating,
snowstorm,
too, in Wisconsin, and when I travel is I don't, and we're all in different places. Is I'll go places and fish fries are really big by us. So like Friday night, go out for a fish fry.
We are, same here.
And is it common where you guys are?
yeah.
We do a lot of the firefighting, like volunteer firefighter departments have fish fries here to raise money for their fire. So we're actually right outside of a really small town called Dayton, Indiana, of about 1,000 people here, and the volunteer fire department here has a fish fry every spring and summer, or spring and fall, to raise money for their department. So fish fries, catfish. We're right by the Wabash River and the Wildcat, and so catfish is kind of like the thing here. We catch catfish, and
You don't want to eat catfish out of the Wabash River.
the Wabash has been polluted by plenty of awful stuff. But yeah, so catfish, fish fry. The Midwest is pretty much the fishing paradise around here, basically. So
How about you, Jerry, Bill? You guys like a fish fry every once in a while?
Bill is an
Oh,
avid
we
fisherman.
Have them all the time. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
fish fries. That's a regular thing.
Bill,
Actually,
you're
the area we're in, it's sausage and pancake breakfast.
that's
Okay,
Yeah, we do
yeah.
that too.
that sounds good.
Now we have some pancake breakfasts down in my part of the country. The big thing with especially with our volunteer fire departments, is fish fries, and of course we'll have loads of crappie, bass, catfish, and we've got super ultra clean water.
I was going to say, we don't have crappie up here because of
So our
water quality and stuff.
fish are like our fish, our catfish. Even you don't have to worry about that mud flavor to them, even though they stay on the bottom. They're easy to clean and get that out of.
Ours, we definitely do.
They're not muddy water raised catfish. So
We're definitely going to have to go to
pretty dang
Arkansas.
delicious. And we have coon dinners sometimes. I've seen them have coon dinners.
Really? That'd be fun.
The town we live in here, usually on Fridays and Saturday mornings, usually gets some pretty good fried meth heads around here. But
Some fried meth
Yeah.
heads? Isn't that every
Well,
day
we
though?
got our share of them, too.
God.
Oh wow, yeah.
Shit.
Well, Jerry, you know,
Tyler's sitting back there behind you, going there. Thanks for giving up my career choice, Dad.
you know,
Taking on you, Tyler. You're a big old boy, but if I ever were to find out about you touching that stuff, I will drive up there and eat
yeah.
your life.
you heard that, right?
Yeah.
He said,
He said, "You're a big boy, but
No messing around.
No messing around.
No messing around. Period.
that's just something we
We'll-
don't mess
we'll-
with."
we'll get
That's-
hope.
that's something we needed to
All
talk
over
about,
the
though.
US, man, we've got so many.
We have a problem.
I love cultural stuff, man. Like Hope's talking about up there, all the different fests, and everybody. It's like me being from Arkansas and this hick accent and stuff. Everybody just assumes we're a bunch of stupid hillbillies, and I'll give them this: it's true for a good part of the people. We got some fairly backward people,
Some
as
of
they
it.
do anywhere.
Right.
But we got some of the greatest things in the United States has come out of Arkansas. People don't realize the biggest
Walmart.
company in the United States was started by one of these dumb hillbillies, and I think it's pretty cool. But all the little cultural things that you might just have in a confined area, like a Germantown somewhere, they have their little fests. And, I don't know, man. That's something we never
good
need
time.
to lose that stuff.
Yeah.
We've
Well,
got a
and I
festival over Yellow,
worry
Arkansas.
as the world keeps turning the way it is, like I feel like sometimes people don't appreciate that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
They're too busy, or just the traditions. Like for Christmas, my family is Hungarian and Czechoslovakian. And for that side of the family, we do like all these different traditions at Christmas, and like we have since as far as I can remember. And my family is really big on that. My mom is all Polish, so we do like certain things that follow that Polish lineage, because that was really important to my grandparents, that we do that. And I just feel like I talk to some people and they're like losing that connection to that. And then they're like, I don't even know like what that is. And that makes me sad, because what's going to happen in another 50 years when, none of this is here anymore. I mean, that's what makes America, America, is this melting pot of all this amazing stuff.
Well, and I love America, but one thing I will say about Europe, my dad lived in Germany and I spent some time there over the holidays and over the summers and stuff, and they do keep their traditions alive. I mean, you go to
It's important to them.
the center of town, and you have the Christmas market set up every year, and you go during the summer and you have the festivals and the different things that they do, and every little town has its own brewery. You don't go and buy beer from another town's brewery because it's like supporting another sports team. It's interesting how they are about that kind of stuff. So
I loved Germany when I was over there because each little town, borough, whatever you wanted to call it, they had their own chapel.
yeah,
They had their own local store. The people shop daily. They go buy their meat and vegetables for the day daily. They don't have big refrigerators in their house.
right.
Were
Were you at Ramstein? Is that where you were?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
No. Yeah, Ramstein
Yeah.
Air Base. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just over the hill from where Bill was at. I was at Sembach on the other side of Kaiserslautern.
Okay, that's
I
where my
loved
dad
it.
lived, was
I loved
Kaiserslautern.
it.
There you go.
Well, okay, so he was at a lunch stool then.
Well, yeah, he was, but
yeah.
he worked at a few different bases over the years. I mean, he moved from Frankfurt over to a little village called Saint Leon, and then to Kaiserslautern.
Very cool. Small world.
Very cool.
Small world there.
I love Kaiserslautern, man. I'll tell you what's neat. And I spent a lot of time down around K-Town.
Yeah.
Kaiserslautern, everybody calls it K-Town, but
Yep.
what I love antique stores and flea market type situations.
Oh yeah.
We'll go somewhere around America.
I feel like Chrome and Steel Radio might need to take a trip to Germany for Oktoberfest for research.
Yes,
I will not confirm or
Because
deny.
I researched
That's
I will-
tax deductible
Yeah.
right there.
I will not confirm or deny any European plans for Chrome and Steel Radio.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
Dave
you can go
Tyler
into
said
an
he would
antique
go.
store around.
So,
You can go to an antique store in the States and you find something that's 150 years old. You think, man, that's old. But you go to an antique store in Europe,
Yep.
and you're like,
400
they
years
would
old.
laugh at something 150 years old. Say that's brand new. My grandpa.
I was
bought that
in
150
Ireland 2
ago."
years ago, and that's just like the buildings. This was built in 1500s and 1200. You know, it's like what?
Yeah,
Seriously, what?
Yep.
and still in use. Yeah,
Yes,
and still
and
in
like
use
I'm
today.
inside this building.
It's
Oh,
awesome.
and that's the flag that whoever carried in 1497, and it's like what?
You said you're part Czech from the Czech Republic. Yeah, I went to Prague, and in Prague, some of the buildings there, it's considered the mother of civilization in Europe, and some of the buildings there were from like 800.
Oh, great.
And
Yeah,
it's
that
amazing.
chapel or whatever on the hill with the exterior arches that went to the inside was absolutely beautiful up on the
By
up on the
St.
hill that
Carlsbad
overlooked the-
Bridge?
is it the-
Was that by St. Carlsbad Bridge?
Yes, but it was the church up on top of the hill.
Yeah.
That overlooked the river.
Yep.
That thing. As soon as you brought that up, man, it was like I remember that.
Yeah, it's crazy how old that stuff is. It's just amazing.
So that's easily 1,200 years old, right?
Yeah.
Something like
Yep.
that. Chrome and Steel Radio in Europe could be happening. Cannot confirm or deny.
See, all of these truckers, we're very cultured, right? I mean, we've been lots of different places, all over the United States, all over Europe.
That's what you do
and-
for a living, travel.
Yeah,
I was
I
going to say,
mean,
yeah, traveling is kind of your guys' deal. So,
Hey, I'd
Um,
love to
Well,
know.
that-
Drop
that
it in the
ties into
comment
you
section. As a trucker, how many states have you been to?
yeah,
Yeah.
would you guys
No,
answer
drop
that?
it in the comment
Please,
section.
yeah, answer that question for us. How many states have you been to, and which one is your favorite?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or if it's not a state, if it's Canada,
Favorite is
what's your favorite, Jerry?
No, I don't think so. No, Wyoming or Montana.
Wyoming or Montana?
Probably Wyoming. Front
Bill,
range of Wyoming or front range of Colorado.
Bill, do you have a favorite state out there?
I'll tell you, y'all are probably gonna laugh when you hear this answer. There'd be three I would have to pick from, and two of them would be Jerry's answer: Wyoming and Montana.
Why?
The third one, believe it or not, would be Connecticut.
Really?
I
Fall
love
time?
the wide open spaces out west. I love the and in my song number 10 on my first album, Modern Day Kindness, I love going out across there, and it's tough on a big truck going across Interstate
Right.
80, Interstate 90,
Right.
out through there. And I imagine our pioneers. I mean, them men, women, children walking with no good shoes on their feet, walking freezing mud 4 and 6 foot deep. bears, cougars. Man, I mean, they're the ones that moved this country westward, the westward expansion, and it just, my God, I just think, and we bitch because we got to sit in a comfortable truck with a beautiful minimizer seat in it. It's vibrating my back, heating my butt, and I'm bitching about doing this, and them people walked.
Yeah.
All the way across.
If their animals broke down or their wagon broke down, they threw away all their belongings or just left them there, and they just went on. Them people gave up everything.
And they didn't have yoga.
And they didn't have. Yeah, I'm sure they needed it after all that.
Yeah, no kidding.
No yoga whatsoever.
But Connecticut, the old Lyme area of Connecticut up there off the top of Long Island Sound up there. If you ever just go up there and experience that, some of the different.
Oh, like the Puget Sound stuff.
Yeah,
gotcha.
You just can't. That country's so old. That's the oldest part of America.
Right.
It's just mind blowing. I mean, some of the architecture, the people, the older people especially, they're all well versed in their heritage and traditions up there. They've not lost that up in that area.
Right.
And I think that's really cool. And I think that is America. I mean, that's my idea of it.
It's the heritage, yeah, for sure. Hope, do you have a favorite state?
Well, I as much as I dislike Wisconsin, I do like it for some reasons. It's just everything's so extreme. I love Colorado. Not Denver. Like, I like remote stuff. Like, I always say I'm living in the wrong time period. I like the Laura Ingalls Wilder time period. Like, you have to kind of work for your stuff, but you have some amenities.
Right.
I'm right there with them. Montana, Utah, Wyoming, somewhere where I could have like 500 acres and like live and not have to talk to people.
Not talk to anybody whatsoever. I totally get it. My favorite state is Virginia. I love the Blue Ridge Mountains, and I love the water up there, and I love the history behind Virginia and the early history of America and all that kind of stuff, especially like the Lexington, Virginia area. That's where my family.
Wait, do you love the geology?
I love hiking.
He's a nerd, so yes, he loves the geology.
I love the geology. I love doing the outside photography. As many of you know, I do a lot of photography for Jack's Chrome Shop, and I love doing outside photography, like wildlife photography. So Virginia is kind of it's my playground basically there. So Jack, do you have a favorite state?
I would probably have to go with Michigan, to be honest. There's a place in particular in Michigan that is my favorite place in the whole wide world, which is why Michigan
Chuck E. Cheese.
ends up. Yeah, it's the Chuck E. Cheese up in Detroit. No, it's there's a place called Arcadia, Michigan, which if you look at the mitten, so it's right by Sleeping Bear Dune, if you know where that is. Manistee, I think, is near there too.
Where is it in the mitten? If you have a mitten,
there,
like right here on the mitten.
Look at Cadillac then.
Everybody see that? That was Jack's hand. That's your sneak peek of Jack.
Yeah, reach one more time. Wave at the camera. Whoop! Oh, he's real.
See, that's a big man hand. That is not a Maddie hand.
Yeah,
he's not unreal. Man hand somewhere.
It's a plastic hand. He pokes at me. Yeah.
We got real hair on it and everything. Real realistic.
Yeah,
Maddie, do you have a favorite state? Yeah.
I
just ripped it off. Like the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin with
oh my
Steve Carell, where he's ripping hair off that guy's chest.
I don't know if I have a favorite state, honestly. I haven't really got to travel like a ton of places as much as I'd want to. I imagine that Colorado would probably be my favorite state if I haven't been there, but just based off like how I am as a person, I feel like I would just love that place, like the views and just everything. Like I feel like everybody's more like relaxed and kind of what Hope was saying, just like you kind of do your own thing,
right?
And like
super
everyone has,
active.
Everyone has like
really
their own little
green.
thing. I just want to have like a ton of dogs out there.
Since you're traveling this year with us, you might be able to see some stuff that you haven't seen before.
That'd be cool.
My
favorite state I've been to is probably either Texas or California.
Texas is a close second for me. I like Texas.
Texas was pretty cool.
Dallas is a fun town. Yeah.
Galveston is a really cool area.
Yeah, it depends on where you are in Texas. Like, you know, like El Paso, right by Juarez. That's not such a nice part, but I mean, parts of El Paso are okay. But you know, I've been down to right by the border, and you know, you got people living on the U.S. side building houses out of tires and things and whatever they can found materials and stuff. So, which, you know, I'm happy that people are coming to better their lives, as long as, well, I'm not trying to get political,
It's
but
legal.
as long as they're coming legally. But I just hope that people in El Paso can find what they need.
Absolutely.
I'm
yeah.
getting a little bit off
Okay.
topic here, guys. Let's
So
happy things.
We have done an hour and a half, guys. And
Hey, wait a minute. You forgot
I wanna
one.
go home.
Hey,
What did we
Tyler-
forget?
Tyler didn't get to
Are
say
you
his
kidding me? Tyler, you got to speak up. You never.
Tyler, we know
Yeah, I
your
was gonna
favorite
say.
state is the state of confusion. So
Mandy says in the comments that her favorite state is Iowa. I don't know how that's possible. It's just corn there, but that's
all right,
Maybe she's
Tyler,
a
what's
really big
what's your
Slipknot
favorite
fan.
what
state?
Indiana is.
Again, I like Alaska. It's
I
cold.
don't. Yeah.
There's a bunch of trees, and there's nobody out there to talk to.
Lots of depression.
It's the best place to go if you want to get eaten by bears
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
So
Just shoot them, you'll be fine.
There you go. So everybody has their own. I think there weren't any repeats, were there, of states? So everybody's got their own little
Bill
thing.
and Jerry with
Bill and
Montana
Jerry.
and Wyoming.
Oh, okay.
but
Whatever.
They each had their own individual one too.
Those two can go drive off to
and
Montana.
also
yeah, by
Colorado
themselves.
with Maddie and Hope. But
I've
sorry
never
to
For
even
cut you
been
different
there, so
reasons,
what do
yeah.
I know?
I've heard Colorado's beautiful, but I've never been there. Texas is great. Virginia's great. Michigan's great. Everything's great. The U.S. is honestly, a lot of people say that the U.S. is a boring place to be, but as long as you travel and you know where to go, there's plenty of stuff to do here.
There's a lot of
beauty
variety.
anywhere you look.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
Any
consider
place, any place is boring if you don't get out and enjoy it.
Yeah.
if you consider that okay, Jerry and Bill can attest to this, I'm sure. When you're in Europe and you go like from Germany to France, it's like going into a different state basically for the
Yeah.
distance. But you're
Man,
in a
that's
whole
a
different
bad
country.
example. That was like going now France and Germany. No, that was like two different worlds. But if you crossed into like the Netherlands or Austria or
Yeah.
Switzerland from Germany, it was like a different state. France was its own world. They're different.
Okay,
Freaking
fair enough.
French
I
people.
shouldn't have used France as
Freaking
an
French
example,
people.
but
I was never impressed with France. I'll put it that way.
yeah, the more like Dutch countries over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. More of the Germanic influence.
Germanic
Yeah.
peoples,
Belgium and
whatever that is.
Holland and
Yeah.
all of
Hungary.
those places. Yeah.
Cool.
I
Guys, we have done an hour and a half. We've almost done an hour and 40 minutes here on the Chrome and Steel Radio February party. Let's wrap this up. Let's go over some sponsors real quick, and let's talk about our website and each one of your shows if you'd like to, and then we'll wrap this up and call it a Sunday. So, Bill, would you tell us about your show Out on the Road with Bill Weaver and when we can find you?
Well, basically, what it is me sitting around talking and playing a guitar and telling a story once in a while. Mostly singing a few songs, a lot of old stuff. And, I need to get a little bit better about just talking and telling some stories in it because I get that guitar in my hand and I just want to play. But generally, it should be Thursday nights at about 7 p.m. Eastern time, about 6 p.m. Central. But you never know when I'm going to come on. I try to announce it prior to coming on, but sometimes driving this truck, I just can't predict that I'm going to be available Thursday.
Bill is streaming all the time. Yeah. If sometimes he's on the weekend, sometimes he's on Mondays early in the week, but Thursdays is probably a good safe bet. But if you see,
Or if he's broken down.
or
all
if
the
he's
time.
broken down, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, all the time if I'm broke down 24/7.
If you
Wow.
see Chrome and Steel Radio live, though, there will definitely be one of us up there. But Bill's show is normally on Thursdays, and he's singing and he's telling stories. So check out Out on the Road, the Out on the Road show with Bill Weaver on Thursdays, approximately around 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So
And next week I'm going to do yoga while I'm playing music. Actually,
that's a promise. That's on air.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that's a promise. Can you play guitar and do yoga at the same time? Is that possible?
We could do anything.
Oh, God.
I think you put your mind to it. you
I
could.
can
It's
chew
probably
gum and
best
walk
when
at the
you're
same
singing.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. All right, we'll see how that goes. Hope, would you please tell us about your show, A Daily Dose of Hope?
Yeah, I'm on Thursdays at 9 a.m. when I got my crap together, when I'm not traveling.
She's the only consistent one here. Don't let her lie to you.
Arrange my schedule that I can be live. I do have a couple really great guests lined up for the next couple of weeks, though, so I'm really excited about that. So tune in, talk about all things health, wellness, mental health, what's going on in the trucking world. You name it, we're going to be talking about it. And also, don't forget to come to Matt's and check out the Mother Trucker Yoga booth. So I will
Exactly.
be there with my team, and we're going to have a great time. And we got a bunch of new stuff to be showing you guys how to stay healthy in the truck, and it's going to be a good time.
Yes, we are doing group Chrome and Steel Radio classes or Chrome and Steel Radio recruitment for this yoga class.
Hey, Billy, have
Bill,
you ever
what do
heard
you-
of a shaky weight?
What are you doing there, Bill? You couldn't wait until we got off air, or what?
No, I'll tell you what, I'm addicted to these freaking what do you call these
Resistance bands.
resistance
Oh, God.
bands? And they're awesome. So you just hook it around stuff and got handles and
Oh,
My
God.
favorite resistance band is Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
That's my favorite resistance band.
That was a
Oh,
good.
God.
That was a good one right there.
All right.
But no, I'll tell you what, these things are great on your arms and your abs and stuff in one of these trucks because they take up just no room. They weigh nothing, so they're just awesome.
So yeah, check out Hope Show, all about resistance bands and yoga on Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. called A Daily Dose of Hope with Hope Zavara.
Because she loves you
Yeah,
guys, and
our-
she does this for you. So
Exactly.
check out her show.
She's trying to reduce your pain. That's all she's trying to do. Life is
That's what you
pain.
guys do is love
Yeah.
life a little more.
Life is pain. She's trying to make your life a little bit better. So check her out for sure. Yeah, Mother Trucker Yoga, Hope Zavara. She goes by many names. So
I want to hear about Jerry's show and Tyler's.
I do
own
as well.
words.
Bull
I wanna
Hall
hear
and BS.
Tyler
Who
talk
are
about
we?
it.
Bull Hall and BS, which is the newest show to the Chrome and Steel Radio Network, which has been around. I think you guys have what, a month now? One month? Four
Yeah, we
episodes?
missed a week because of
That's okay.
technical difficulties, and we're still trying to get those ironed out because I never know where I'm going to be, and I've got to usually bring him on through like a guest type
Like the
of deal through
Facebook, yeah, the Facebook manager
This
stuff,
week,
yeah.
Bill knows. Well, Bill doesn't know. I'm going to be live. I'm going to be on the road this week. I got to be out dealing with some of our producers, trying to shag more cattle. I'll be in Abilene, Texas. Well, no, I'll be in Abilene. I'll leave it at that. Not Texas, but I'll be in Abilene. Tyler will be
I'll
somewhere
be-
around the barn.
I'll be there hopefully as long as we're not trimming, getting ready for a show this weekend. I'll figure finagle my way through it as long as nothing happens unexpected like this last week.
That's all right. Stuff happens.
But yeah, the other part of it is too. If Tyler's not available, what I'll do is usually I'll know at the last minute, and I'll probably bring on another fellow driver. Last week I had Jeremy Jansen come on. He helped things out. It kind of tied in with the with what you were dealing with charitable stuff with Pure Country
Yep.
Livestock Association. Kind of one of the it's open to everybody. Pure Country Livestock is, but kind of a little bit of different of the brotherhood, different angle of the brotherhood. And I've got some other things in the works, bringing some other guests on here and there. Probably a little bit of music. Some people are trying to make their way into the trucking side of stuff, but it's still true country music.
Can't wait.
Got to get some things ironed out with them as well.
Your
So
show is
Bill-
on Tuesday, right, Jerry?
Yeah, Tuesdays around 8:00.
Okay. Tuesdays, you will
That's-
see
If
Jerry.
I've got Wi-Fi or my phone's working.
Awesome. So Tuesdays on approximately 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. You will see Jerry and Tyler, one or the other, or both sometimes, on the Bull Hall and BS show here on the Chrome and Steel Radio Network on Tuesdays. So check them out. Check out all of our shows. The Jack and Dave show, which is us three here, which is Madison, myself, and Jack, who is right across from me. Our shows are normally at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday morning. So we start off the week pretty awesome with some coffee and some talking about trucks and news and all that kind of stuff. This coming week, tomorrow, we will not have a Jack and Dave show, but we will have one next week. We're taking a week off because we're having this Chrome and Steel Radio party, but the Jack and Dave show will be back next week. So we have our 4 shows right here who are popping off, and the funniest thing is we talk about, the 4 of us talk about stuff that's so different from each other. You could tune into each show and listen to something that's totally different from the other one. So we kind of think that's one of our strengths is our diversity of content here, and so thank you guys so much for watching the Chrome and Steel Radio Network, and thank you so much for watching our Chrome and Steel Radio party for February. We have some exciting stuff coming up for March and some new shows and some new writers and stuff that are coming up here very, very soon. And you will see us all at our first show for Chrome and Steel Radio here in March at the Mid-American Trucking Show on the 28th of March. So that's kind of what's coming up for us. Make sure you watch our shows. We'll keep you updated in the meantime. And we are a month out from Matt, so that's the next big thing. Thank you guys so much for watching our show today. Thanks so much for all of the feedback we've had. I don't even know how many comments, 150 plus comments here on Facebook alone.
And can you guys make sure you share this broadcast?
please.
Share it in your Facebook groups. I know so many of you truckers are in Facebook groups. Share this in your Facebook groups, because then all your trucker friends are going to see this and be able to watch this and like everybody here.
Exactly. Yes. Share,
Yeah,
like,
please.
comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you'd like for us to talk about. We love hearing questions from you guys so we can answer them. But that is the end of our Chrome and Steel Radio February show. Make sure you check out our website, chromeandsteelradio.com, and make sure you check out our sponsors, which are, once again, Trucker Stick, which is truckerstick.com. Check out their website. Check out Davy Crockett TA Travel Center, which is at exit 1. Exit 1. I don't know why I keep saying 1.
36.
36 on I-81.
Exit 31
36.
on I-81 in Greenville, Tennessee. Davy Crockett TA Travel Center, exit 36, I-81. Go see them, and also go see our other sponsor, which is One Stop Truck Care, which is at exit 23 on I-81 in Bulls Gap, Tennessee. So those are our sponsors. chromeandsteelradio.com is where you can find us and all of our shows. I think each one of us here, all of the hosts, have at least 3 or 4 shows up already, and this is our 3rd Chrome and Steel Radio party right here. We have 2 before these. Check out our content, watch our other shows, our previous shows, share and like all that kind of stuff. We have some great stuff going on. Yeah, that's about it. We will see you at the Mid-American Trucking Show. All of us, all the 4 operations here will see you together at the Mid-American Trucking Show. So does anybody have anything else?
Yeah,
You
just
did a great job, guys.
I think that's it. Thank you guys so
All
much
you
for
drivers
watching.
out there, roll safe and watch the weather.
Absolutely. Be safe in these conditions that are going on through the
Yeah.
Midwest with the cold and the snow and stuff.
And the
Please be
wind.
careful. Yeah. And we
Yeah,
will
the
see
wind
you.
is moving further east right now. I know.
Is it? Okay,
New York
good.
restrictions
Good.
for, big trucks.
Good for the
As well
Midwest, at least. Yeah. The Midwest got slammed today by some pretty ridiculous winds. So
We had like 50-mile-an-hour winds.
yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. Be careful. Make sure everybody's safe out there. Safety is absolutely number 1. And we will see you guys at the Mid-American Trucking Show for the next Chrome and Steel party. We will see you guys later. And thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Good. Bye.